Well, hello there. ¿Cómo estamos, minasan? I hope you guys are doing well this morning, afternoon, evening. It is I, your data guardian angel, TenebrisTenshi. Sorry. I was going to reset the counter, and I didn't want to do it. There we go. Now we got it. Now we're Gucci. Alright, how you doing, Chaos? So today, we're going to work on specifically finishing up some things so we can get stats, so I can actually use some of those nice little quips that I've been seeing. They've been really nice, and I've been wanting them. So one thing we're going to do is, because I don't want to actually have to deal with specifically flipping Doug anymore, just because he's a pain in my rear.
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
So we're going to do this.
Right this way. Gotcha.
Switch features
Let's
around.
get crackin'.
Turn on content aware Skylar.
Sure thing. Next time any other utilities you need help with?
That's all for now.
Let's leave this menu. What can I do for you in my main menu?
I'm all done here.
Oh yeah, I'll miss you.
Alright. So we're going to deal with Doug. Oh, she's hanging around. But we're going to get Doug going and just get rid of him. Because I didn't care for him last time. I'd rather just skip his stuff. And we'll just get his freaking sass score and get it over with. If he was more about...
Sup, dork? Been seeing you around the house, adding more dateable objects to your stupid little cherub.
Let's see.
Take that.
Why not?
My idea first.
It kind of was, let's be fair. Nah, I'm using it. What are you going to do about it?
Sue. I love suing. Anyway, you do something new with your hair? It looks different.
Nah, same old hair, same old me.
Well, it looks like shit.
Now it does. Yeah, sure,
In fact,
whatever.
it looks like you got your head stuck in a blender.
See, this is why I didn't want to deal with him.
Anyway,
But I wonder.
ruminate a lot. It's hella tight.
Ruminating. You know what? Yes, I hard agree on that one.
Sure you do, dork. I was ruminating about the big crunch. You know the big crunch, yeah?
I'm gonna go with this one because I can't do the round.
Twist up your guts, all right. The big crunch is a theory in cosmology that suggests
There, this is what I was wanting more of instead of him insulting me directly.
Eventually run out of momentum.
Like, because if he's supposed to be what is it? The physical manifestation of existential crises, why is he insulting me directly? Oh yeah, your hair looks like shit. It's like, okay. I'm not feeling that. Now this, on the other hand.
And when it does run out of momentum, the forces
I
of
think it is,
gravity will
yes.
pull it back together, like a giant rubber band suddenly contracting. And if that happens, the universe will collapse back into a singularity, like how it existed before the Big Bang. Everything in the entire universe, and the universe itself, will cease to exist. Poof! Nothing. Nada. Sick, huh?
Why are you telling me this?
I don't know. For the lulz. Anyway, enough about how everything you do is utterly meaningless no matter how desperately you attempt to rationalize it. I've got something lighter to share.
Please. It's okay, I can handle ugly stuff.
Don't worry, we'll get right back to that regularly scheduled program. Promise. Last time we chillaxed, I promised I'd find an activity we could both enjoy.
Not ringing any bells, but continue.
Okay, well, ding-a-ling, here we go. After putting in a bare minimum of effort, I think I found a slightly tolerable activity.
Uh-huh. You're not even trying, are you?
You're the one who'd be lucky to land me, dork.
I don't really care.
The freshest metaphysical concept in the universe.
I assume that my attempt to skip this was thwarted by the fact that I had already opened up his pathway before I turned the warning bit on.
Don't get it twisted. So I downloaded this new app, okay? It's called Play Bucket from the makers of Share Bucket, and let me tell you, it's fire. Totally worth the 99 cents.
If you say so.
I do say so. And I did say so. Man, you're terrible at this. Play Bucket's a
You're the one who keeps repeating yourself.
Gamble. Apparently gambling's legal as long as it's on your phone for some reason.
Unfortunately, kind of true.
Poker and blackjack and oh, go fish.
Can you gamble with Go Fish?
It's even got Sudoku. You said you like Sudoku, right?
Can you gamble Sudoku?
That's how in sync we are.
Sure.
The way I see it, this is a great way for us to spend potentially a lot of time together. If you catch my drift.
Is that an innuendo?
Not really.
I didn't think so.
I'm currently down about $64 million, give or take a few million. So we gotta get
Only
all that cash
64?
back, or I'm
You
gonna owe
need
some
to
real
drop
bad
another
dudes a
5
lot
mil,
of
man.
money. But I did some math, and I figure if we play roughly 100 million hours of Sudoku, we can definitely get all that crypto back.
And how many Doug points will that get me?
I don't know, 3, a billion? How many you want?
A billion. Why not?
Sure, whatever. Anyway, enough talking. We've got 100 million hours of Sudoku to play. It'll be fun.
What if we just talked instead?
Talked? Didn't you hear what I just said? About talking being for Alright, you're a loser. How stupid of me. But sure, let's talk. Share with me your rainbow hopes and lollipop dreams, oh magical regent of the gumdrop kingdom. God, you're so needy. If that
Says the
asswine's
guy
so
who keeps
freaking
showing
tight,
up
I
whenever I'm
dropped
staring
so
at a wall.
fast.
Oh, goodness gracious. You know what? Actually, my official title is Sovereign Overlord.
Yeesh. Is that what you call flirting?
No, it's me trying to one-up you.
This look at me, I'm so adorkable because I'm scared of actual sexuality.
No, not at all. It's because you're an asshole, so I'm just trying to play you where you're at.
It's cringe as hell. I'm deducting massive Doug points for that.
Like I cared about the Doug points in the first place. That's why I asked for $1 million. Or billion, whatever it was. Easy come, easy go.
Look, I'm trying real hard here to meet you halfway.
No, you're not.
You've got a lot of positive qualities.
That's true.
You're not that annoying, you're available, and your bod is halfway decent for a writhing pile of anthropomorphic meat.
Uh-huh.
But you've got an awesome, super swole opportunity in front of you, and let's be real, you're kind of massively blowing it.
Don't care. Apparently game wants me to care.
Of course you will. You'd be kind of stupid not to. And I know you're not stupid. I've seen inside your brain.
I mean, that's true. If he's the personification of my existential crisis, then yeah. Knowing him, I'm trying to be like, you know what? I am stupid. I'm a piece of that.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Yeah,
But
you said
listen,
that.
What's important is your cheekbones are super high.
I have heard that's actually kind of like an attractive measure, but I don't understand
I'm
it.
willing to give you another shot. Because Abby changed her number and moved out of state. But let's try a little harder. Otherwise, you're never... And I'd really hate for you to punish yourself like that just because you don't think you're good enough for all this.
What if I don't think I'm good enough for all that?
You almost are, okay?
I love that, because you almost are. Okay, let's see what he insults me
In the
with.
meantime, I'll find another chill activity for us to do together. And I'll get right on it. After I stop by this retirement home I visit on Wednesdays.
Why?
I read to the terminally ill on their deathbeds.
Ah,
It's super
okay.
dope of me.
What do you read them?
Mostly obituaries. It's hilarious.
I figured as much.
Later, dork.
Alright. Push that one forward. Why close the... Are they just opening stuff because of the fact that they're still around? Okay, who else did I want to... Oh, right. You know what? I'm going to do the upstairs mirror for this. See if he's any different. Also somebody here, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm a little crazy. And we'll... Alright, we'll do this mirror. Oh, I'm a mirror back.
My dear, you have come back to visit and give me the chance to admire your...
Amir's smile falters, his effusive praise coming to a grinding halt.
No, Amir! This is what I needed! I needed you to build me up! I just talked to Doug!
Oh, my tragedy mars your beauty.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's because I was talking to Doug. I'm sorry.
It has nothing to do with your gorgeous proportions, your stunning features. It is green.
Green?
The color that cannot belong in the white statuary of your teeth.
Oh! Yeah, I have something between my teeth. Okay.
Did you
Thank you for that.
have broccoli recently?
No. You know what? I do eat broccoli, so I'll go, yeah, for breakfast.
Ah, that's a strange choice. Well, I'm afraid you have some left over in your teeth. Just there. Take a look.
How long has that been there?
I'm sure not long, one can hope. Perhaps you should consider flossing more often. I'm sure Barry would be happy to lend you a hand with it, actually.
Barry?
He's rather obnoxiously reliable with personal routine.
Oh, you mean I should go do her now?
Yes, I think that would be best. Your beauty is too luminous to deprive the world of it for 1 second more.
God, I love Amir. So who's Barry? I assume it's having to do with this stuff. You wanna know what? No, I don't know. I don't want to start a new one. Let's just do ones we already have. Finish them up. Since she's been hanging out here for a while.
The steaminess of your home appears to have increased suddenly. It must be because Lucinda Lavish stands before you now.
Never mind.
Steam me up, lover.
I thought that the only thing that would be left would be the can we do something horny bit. But they're still not convinced that you're the best. No, let's do the horny bit, just for funsies. Let's roll.
You bet your sweet bottom, baby. Because my secret is I'm not actually Lucinda Lavish.
You're Lucinda, whatever the hell has an L next to it.
I'm Lucinda Lascivious.
There she goes. Hi there, I'm Breeze.
Not so loud.
Why? Does it matter?
More gentle, yeah?
I mean, yeah, I suppose if we're going to be doing the horny bit stuff, but not necessarily. You can be just as sexy being louder, it's just that you have to have the proper tone of voice. That's all you need, dear. Sure, sorry.
I've got, let's say, a special circumstance.
What kind of
One
circumstance?
that allows me to bend the rules.
What kind of bending we
Come
talking
here,
about?
baby. I've got a special place where no one can see us.
Sorry, I'm really not interested. I'm just trying to get through stuff.
Lucinda takes you to a rather
Whoa.
strange place. You can't quite
Okay.
make out where you are, but you are certain you are somewhere near your house.
But not in it.
It could be that she's right. No one else can see you here.
No one else who has any say, that is.
What do you mean?
We could get into all sorts of trouble here.
Uh-huh.
Any trouble.
Uh-huh.
This is my fantasy chamber.
You have a lot of
place
different
where
things,
all
huh?
your wildest fantasies can come true. Tell me, my effervescent darling.
Wow, she's
what is
being
your
very
wildest
kind
fantasy?
right now. I do. I can't get into it right now, but it involves a big inflatable giraffe. Yeah, none of the above, really. Not on that stuff.
Because it's more vanilla than these? Or more spicy?
Probably more vanilla, a little bit of spice, but just not that spicy, I suppose. You know what? Let's go with more vanilla. I'm
Nothing
being
wrong
boring.
with simple if you're with me, baby.
That's what I've been saying. There's nothing wrong with vanilla when you're with the right person.
Here and only here where we can do these things. My time here is limited, so I'll have to see you around when you least expect it. But next time, I think you know exactly what you want to pick.
Nope. I'll probably hit the other box. Because if that's all we're doing, that's all we're doing. What are the chances we see Nightmare tonight? 0, apparently. Well, technically it's 3%, but you know. Alright, let's finish up with a mirror. Actually, no. I need to get rid of Doug ASAP. Let's get rid of him first thing in the morning. The more quickly we can get rid of the Doug, the happier I'll be. Plus I get sass points, which is something I want. Then after that we'll talk with Amir to kind of cleanse the palate. Just a smidge, you know? So how you doing, chat? While we wait for Doug to appear. Oh, right. I don't have the glasses on. So, now that we have to wait for Doug to appear, how you doing, chat? Everything going good? Kind of wish there was an easier way to get Doug going after you've unlocked him at least once, but, you know. There.
Sup, dork? Smile looking fresh today. You get those teeth whitened?
He's being suspiciously good. Must just be my new toothpaste.
Nice. Teeth are fascinating, you know?
Oh, where are we going with this?
Biologists theorize that teeth were originally hardened scales on fish that over time migrated to the mouth area where they aided in grabbing and processing food.
That's actually kind of
In
fascinating.
fact, if you look at modern shark scales or dermal denticles through a microscope, they still look like teeth.
Yeah.
So your teeth were most likely fish scales originally.
Not mine in specific, that's not how that works, but sure.
Isn't that super upsetting?
It's not that upsetting because it's not mine, it's just historical evolution.
Sure, maybe not now. But just wait until you get stuck ruminating about it at 2 a.m.
Okay, that's fair.
That's when the real fun starts. Anyway,
I have
you're
Nightmare to
just
take care
in
of me at that
time.
point in time, I guess.
I think I finally found an activity we can share that we'll both enjoy.
Well, really?
So I know you ultimately weren't into share bucket or play bucket.
So what bucket are you
Which
dragging in
personally
front
I
of me
think is kind
today?
of a garbage opinion, but I still want to bang, so I'm gonna let it go for now. The good news is, there's a brand new
This
app
guy,
that
though.
just rolled out, and it's the dopest one I've seen yet.
What bucket are we looking at?
Want to hear about it?
Yeah, another app?
Oh, there's always another app, and this one puts share bucket and play bucket to shame.
Does it though?
It's called VidBucket.
Oh no.
It's a video app that exclusively features car crashes, really gnarly ones.
Oh, okay, that's... not that it's better, but I was just like, oh no, if this is like YouTube or Twitch, I'm gonna be lost in this forever.
And sorry, I was so excited, I kind of got started watching without you. Totally my bad. But the good news is, there's still over 253,000 crash videos we can watch together.
I think VidBucket needs a little bit of a rebrand, by the way. If they're all car crashes, gnarly ones, why is it called VidBucket?
Man, it's gonna be so tight.
many hours is that? I'm asking. I need to schedule the time, dude.
Nearly enough.
Okay, good.
And it's not limited to just our country.
Ooh.
See, every country in the world has car wrecks.
No.
And the less government oversight, the sicker the carnage.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Total splatterfest. It's legit. You ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Let's get ready for senseless graphic destruction. Oh, can you press the play button for me? My ripped fucking fingers are kind of tired.
Huh? From
They were
doing
pretty
what?
busy last night, if you know what I'm saying.
No, I don't, but I have comprehension issues.
I was texting Abby all night. She forgot to block me on WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
Gotta block me on literally everything, or else I always find a way through. I'm real persistent.
Clearly.
Anyway, assume that was pretty clear. Man, you really need to take some fish oil sups or something.
Why?
That's what I call supplements. It's trademarked.
No, it's not, but that's
Get
okay.
some fish lube in that mouth along with those dermal denticles.
Ha 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 ha.
Because right now you're on a one-way ticket to Dementia Town.
That's really sweet of you to care.
Care? Oh, I don't care. But I wouldn't take it personally. I don't care about anything. Once you understand the universe is meaningless, caring is a fruitless endeavor. I know.
But you care about VidBucket.
Oh, well, sure. But VidBucket has 253,000 graphic car crashes. Speaking of which, we really should start streaming.
What if we tried talking instead?
Jeez, what is it with you and talking?
Because reasons?
We are talking right now, blah, 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 blah. Our mouths are flapping and pointless information is being exchanged. See?
Mm-hmm. I meant more about hopes and dreams.
Hope? Wait, is she here?
I found something to get him free.
Talk to her?
Lately? Sure. No! At least pretend! At least pretend like you know who he's talking about.
Nothing. Forget it.
See? Now he's not on the back foot anymore.
That's not what I do. That's not my deal. I watch sick-ass vids of car wrecks and play poker and argue with white-knighting dweebs online. And if you want to hang with this smoldering smoke show, you're gonna have to love doing that shit too forever.
Forever?
Yeah, dork, forever. Until the sun burns out, or I get bored, or I need to take a dump, whichever comes first. My lunch was really spicy, so personally, I know what I put my money on. Now, are you finished?
Oh
I've
my
got a
God,
long
this
list of meaningless
guy.
crap I gotta get to.
Like watching car wrecks?
Maybe later. I'm not in the mood anymore. Anywho, as much as I'd like to keep wasting time, there's this social worker on his deathbed I gotta visit 3 towns over. Apparently he's feeling peacefully content that all his awesome earthly achievements will persist long after he's gone. And I gotta explain that the literal second he dies, a nuclear holocaust could wipe away everything he ever accomplished, and he'd never even know.
And he'd never even know. Okay,
Well,
whatever.
right.
I guess.
Maybe we can meet up later, though? As like FWBs or something?
Let's see if I can get more loves, though it really doesn't matter.
Huh? I don't love any humans. Why would I do that? We're friends now. Better than nothing.
Alright, I'll take it. That means I'm done with you. Regardless, see, here we go. It wasn't even snaps, it was smarts? Oh my god. And non-zero. Alright. I need to clean that palette. Amir! Amir, I need to talk to you. No, that's... sorry. I thought there was a mirror there, but... oh, there, in my bedroom. I want to do a different mirror. Shh, Amir!
The most expensive character in the game blocks your path.
This is my fault.
I'm all yours.
I've seen your other sides. Tell me more about you.
Whoa! Continuing to pry at my very being, huh? Real cool.
Blame Doug.
I'm here to show you a good time. And if you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna have a bad time.
Uh-oh. I'm all about finding out your secrets.
There's no secrets. I'm just... I guess you've noticed that I don't exist in the house at all.
Yeah, you're DLC.
I barely exist in this fucking game.
That's fair.
I can tell I was added at the last second.
No, that would be if you weren't DLC. That's when you're being added at the last second. DLC actually has a lot of time put into it by comparison.
I'm just a hodgepodge of bullshit.
Lucinda lacking. I mean, DLC would be made last, but still. Yeah, but you're still interested in me
You're
overall.
falling for it because there's literally nothing here.
Uh-huh.
You can't even talk to me whenever you want. You have to wait until I randomly appear.
But I can also ask you to show up more often, so guess what?
I'm a freaking hijacker of dates.
That is true.
I suck.
You know what? You don't suck.
Really? Tell me one thing that you know about me. One true thing.
Well, that's not my fault if I don't know. You're multifaceted.
Am I really multifaceted? If the other me's are just lies?
Are they lies,
Or
though?
am I a hall of mirrors? Please, don't pick these options anymore. The ones where we talk. It's just easier on me, okay?
Alright, I'll be kind to her. Okay, I promise.
Thank you. I'll see you on the next hijack.
Now I really need to clean up my palette. I'm here.
The sound of Johnny's distinct vocals and a blast of steam hit you all at once as you enter the bathroom.
But I'm not in the
Amir is
bathroom.
wincing, calling out over the noise.
Johnny, as vocally blessed as you are, don't you think that is enough for today?
Johnny continues singing. You can't tell if he's just not heard Amir or if he's ignoring him.
Johnny?
I need to go talk to Johnny again.
Johnny?
This is for you, Grandpa.
Johnny?
Johnny finally pulls the curtain back, turning to shoot Amir a glare.
Hey, what's your deal, shiny fella? Can't you hear I'm rehearsing over here?
Rehearsing for what?
Yes, I can. That is the problem. We can all hear you. I and everyone else in the bathroom, the bedroom, the attic, the whole
We
house,
have an attic?
Johnny. I do not doubt that even the house across the street can hear you.
What's with all the yelling?
Oh, Azizam, I am so sorry.
Azizam?
I did not see you come in.
Is that a phrase?
In fact, I cannot see anything as I am completely fogged over.
I mean...
Johnny doesn't bother waiting for any resolution to the conversation. He simply begins singing once more.
Johnny...
Topeka, bodega, bodega, bodega. Topeka, 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 bodega, bodega, bodega.
Amir lets out a growl. You didn't know he had it in him.
Ooh, frustrated Amir.
Johnny has spent the last 2 hours choking on that high D at the top of his pipes.
I'm not gonna make the choker on a high D joke. Nope.
Admirable restraint.
Settle down there, pretty baby. I'm just jealous that Volt didn't offer you a spot on the show.
Ha! Absurd, of course he did. I simply did not want to steal their spotlight from everyone else, which I could clearly
As Amir
so
would
I
do, yes.
politely declined.
Huh. Well, what would your act even be?
No, I have an act, a very good one. Better than your lousy caterwauling.
Well, what is it then, Mr. Shiny?
It's, well, it's,
Oh,
well,
Amir.
it's,
Sweetie.
I do,
He's so good at boosting other people up by showing them, you know, the best parts of themselves that he's not good at showing his own sides. Looking fabulous.
Oh, shucks. That's a great talent. I always like looking at you, Amir. I'll see you there.
Where's the pipe, you hack?
Hey, not my fault I'm the only one here who's got star quality, baby.
I'm sorry you had to be there for that.
Uh-huh. Are you okay, though?
Do not worry. He would have to learn to actually hit a note before he could shatter anything.
Oh, that's not what I was worried about in
Perhaps
particular.
I will make an appearance at the show with your encouragement. And of course, I would be more than happy to give you a demonstration. Once I've had a chance to dry out.
Welp. Alright. Who else can we hang out with that we've already hung out with before? So as to not really push things. Oh. Yeah, let's hang out with Aaron.
You return. Still you prattle. I've seen you around your lair speaking endlessly to the others. To yourself. This is a waste of breath. I notice every time that you choose not to speak, and it gives me solace that there is hope for you. Yes, much like that. Breathe. Take in my current solution. Treat the elements with your alveoli. Make me anew.
I thought you might like that. Take it.
Though I suppose it has been a while since one of your kind has spoken to me directly in such a way. I can respond to your queries. I certainly have the time.
Is there anything you're afraid of?
Fear? I feel a deep gratitude for the forces of the Earth's internal rotation that keep me seated firmly around this grand orb. If it were not for her, my separate parts would disperse into the vacuum.
Huh. What would happen if you didn't have the internal
My
rotation?
concentration now is of a rate that I can stay within myself and keep this form you see before you. My density is in coherence. If I were to disperse, the volume of this universe is so vast and expanding that I would lose touch with my constituent parts.
In technicality, you're not the only
Parts
one that
of
would have
this
that issue.
Earth that I enjoy touching. It frightens me to think of that occurring, which it must one day.
I'm sorry to hear that.
My plight simply is, no more than that.
True.
I tire of this. Before you attempt to speak with me again, you must show me that you can be silent and thoughtful. As always, I listen, I hear, I see, I breathe you.
No, I breathe you.
Yes, like that.
I figured you'd like it.
Bye.
That's fun. Alright. Since we already had Aaron on the docket, that's why I was pushing that angle. Let's see if we can finish up, again, there was laughing here. What the hell? I'm so confused. But either way, let's finish up Kopi if we can.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
I don't think I'll have any coffee today.
Oh, we'll see you next time.
Dang it, that's not what I wanted, actually. Oh, whatever. I thought that we could actually have a conversation since we weren't going to be making coffee, because I've already done the other three. Yeah, whatever. It's Tuesday in the evening. I'd like to chocolate cherry, I think. She's hanging out again. Oh no, Doug's done. We don't have to deal with Doug. We're finished. Yes, sweet. Okay, wonderful. Who can we deal with? Oh, you wanna know what? Let's yeah. Talk with her. The water heater.
There you are,
Winifred.
sweetness. I was just thinking about you.
Why was that on your mind?
I told you to swing by, and I was wondering if you were gonna.
Of course I would. I
I'm
promised.
glad you did, because I just finished a shift. I have
Wonderful.
some time to spare if you want to talk some.
You work a lot?
Depends on how up and about you are, really.
Really? I would have thought that I only really need you specifically for showers and maybe washing my face.
The more you do, the more I gotta do.
I'm to blame for how much you do?
Ain't nothing nobody's fault. It's the kind of thing I love. I sit in here and I make sure everyone who needs some steamy attention gets it.
Okay. Triple negative. Hold on. Ain't nothing nobody's fault. I'm so confused. It's
What
fine.
I'm here to do.
It's cute.
Goodness, it's what I love to do.
I'm glad. How long have you been doing it?
Is this your sly way of asking how old I am?
No.
Where I'm from, it's not polite to do that. Although, moving around by what people thought was polite and correct never really suited me anyway. Let's just say, I remember all the folks who stayed here before you.
That explains why your hair's all white. What were they like, if you don't mind telling
If
me?
you don't mind me talking, I don't mind telling.
Go right ahead.
Truth is, one of the
Let's
previous
see.
folks who stayed here was super cute.
Hmm?
Engaged couple, beautiful together. Both of them were. Well, can I give my honest opinion?
Oh, please do.
Neither one of them was as cute as you.
Stop. Oh, pshaw. Why are these freaking things so good at
By
pickup?
the way, they were here and they set up home pretty quickly. River and I both liked them. They brought so
River
much
did too, huh?
life into this place. They took long showers together all the time.
I wonder
about
why.
tearing me dry, keeping things hot up there for them. Although, I hear they didn't really need my help to do that.
I could imagine that.
Oh yeah, you picking up what I'm saying.
Absolutely, I
They
am.
used to throw these big parties too. Family was always over, and every now and then, they had this little kid who would come play hide and seek.
Oh,
Their favorite hiding spot was in here with me, so I would just hum to them. I think they found being next to me safe.
good. I'm happy for that.
I miss that little kid sometimes.
Something happened to them?
What? No, the couple just moved out eventually.
You think about them often?
Now, when did this story become about me? You don't need to worry yourself about who I do and don't be missing. The past is the past, sweetheart. I don't live in that place. You don't make it as long as I have dwelling.
Then why tell the
There's
stories?
a difference between knowing your history and living in it.
Oh, wisdom.
Besides, you saying you didn't like my story?
I liked it a lot.
Well,
That was
good.
great.
I enjoyed telling it, which reminds me of this one time where... No, you know what? I'ma wait for that one. Wanna hear more? You gotta come back. Besides, it's time I check in on my boy Washford.
Oh, I know Washford. Wait, you
And
like
you
him?
don't? Huh. What's not to like about that hunky man?
Look at her. She's bubbling up underneath. Holy moly.
He's just one of the hunkiest hunks that ever did hunk.
And he's all right.
Ooh, the way he calls out to me when he needs some of what I got. Well, it's enough to get me bubbling.
Clearly.
I bless the day you wheeled him into this house. Drysdale's all right, but Washford?
Winifred fans herself with one hand, beginning to lose herself in her own
All right,
fantasy.
Winnie.
I wouldn't
Calm it
mind going through a
down.
couple of cycles with him. Ooh. I think I said too much.
I think I might want to go talk to Washford. You should know, Washford has a complicated something going on with Drysdale.
What? They're they got a thing going on? What kind of thing? Like, do you know the definition of this thing? I mean, I am talking about Drysdale, but they're just stage partners, right?
Winifred lets out a sigh, shaking her head.
Look at me, just as lost in thought as I want to be. Don't mind me, darling. Sorry for thinking out loud. Well, I think we better wrap this up for now. I got a social call to make. Thank you for listening to me spout about nonsense. But listen, I got more stories for you if you ever want to hear them. I love sharing them with you. I'll see you around, sweetheart.
Winnie's fun. Alright, so who else can I push forward? We haven't talked to Amir. Hold on. Amir!
Amir's gaze lingers on your teeth for just a little too long before he smiles at you, spreading his arms wide in a grand and theatrical way.
If he's staring at my teeth, I'm gonna start going like,
Ah, the broccoli situation has been resolved.
Oh, thank God.
Peace reigns among the bathroom. Now we can get to the real reason why you have returned.
Alright, shoot.
You are wanting my opinion on your outfit?
I mean, I guess. If you want to.
Zudbosh, hesitation is a bad shade. Now, let's see a 10.
Oh, right, sorry.
Amir inspects you from every angle, turning his head this
I
way
love
and that
Amir. He's so
as he
cool.
evaluates you.
Well, the good news is that I don't think it is a complete failure.
Amir! No! I needed you to raise my... What are you doing?
Perhaps with a few tweaks.
What's wrong?
Amir comes closer, his arms out and his hands grasping for you.
Oh.
Allow me to adjust.
His hands are everywhere, though his touch is nothing but respectful.
Thank
He
goodness.
makes all manner of small changes, pulling and pushing wherever he sees fit.
Oh my goodness, Amir, please. Yeah, that feels kind of nice, man.
Might not surprise you to let you know I am a masseuse as well as an arbiter of taste.
Oh.
I am almost finished.
All right.
Just a teensy bit more. There. Now, come look. What do you think?
I look exactly the same.
What? Absurd! How can you possibly not see the distinction between what I have conjured and that almost careless display you walked in wearing?
Because I'm wearing the same goddamn clothes!
I am getting carried away. Of course it was not so bad, but I must have a moment to collect myself. Artists are delicate, okay? I cannot talk right now. Leave me.
Amir! I wasn't trying to insult you.
Please, I said go. Out. Bodo.
What'd I do? I'm so confused, guys. What do I say? Who do I talk to? Who else can I talk to that I've already talked to once, so I can kind of like... we got Aaron here.
You return again. Why?
Because I want to get rid of you. Was curious as to how you felt about me.
Truly. I have seen you do some. Keep going. But you should not be keeping quiet for my approval. The practice of mindfulness is its own reward.
Uh-huh. I just want to see how to get through to you.
Do you enjoy gazing at my form? Is that it?
I mean, You are one of the better looking things here. You know what? I do like the way she talks about her own ideas more than her beauty.
These ideas are not my own. They are merely the truth plucked from existence and communicated clearly.
Uh-huh. Ah, dang it. Regardless, they really made me think.
You continue to speak to me about this thinking that you were doing. I have no need for this. I expect a silent gratitude that is becoming of one of my powers. I expect living beings not wasting my gift with dialogue.
What do you mean wasting? It's using!
And this placating of me makes my molecules lose vibration, making me cold. Indeed. Here.
Well, that was a bit of a mess. Just in time. Jeremy! I want to do another play. You ready?
Welcome back! Today is Tusical, the Tuesday musical. Our play is called Leathers.
Uh-oh.
It's a musical. Care to join me?
Has anybody heard about the musical Heathers? If this is anything like that, I'm afraid. What plays do you do each day again?
Tuesdays are musicals. Wednesdays are romantic dramas.
Oh, I should have done it
Thursday
tomorrow.
is sci-fi. Friday is high fantasy. And Saturdays are murder mysteries. And remember, I'm working my day jobs during the daylight hours to support my passion. So come by at night for some theater. 6 p.m. sharp. Otherwise, I might be sleeping.
Got it.
Today is Tusical, the Tuesday musical. Our play
Sure,
is
why not?
called Awesome.
I will...
Hello.
Hi, Celia.
Lucky. Mayor Celia the Ceiling is in attendance.
Again.
Oh, come now, Jeremy. Don't scare them off. Besides, I'm the ceiling. Strictly speaking, I'm always watching them. Whether
Kinda
they're on
comforting in a
stage or
weird
not,
way.
I'm glad you think so.
So this is
I'm
again...
excited to see some new...
Ah, Celia.
You're a unique talent, my dear, but you can't deny...
That's true. Well, let's not.
This is the same.
Is a big fan of classic musicals. Today's play is a little newer, so we might have to work for her approval.
All
I
right.
hear you, you know. I'm willing to branch out, provided the quality is there.
Uh-huh.
You heard her, partner. Today's play is about a bunch of mean chairs called the Pleathers.
Oh no, it is the Heathers. Oh god. Okay, chat. I need some feedback real quick. Have you guys heard of the musical called Heathers? I am curious to, and I will be fair. I had not actually been aware of that until I saw an animation bit on one of the openings to one of the songs, and then I went to go look it up. But seriously, that musical. The funniest thing about that musical is that it is actually the inspiration for Mean Girls, but it has some really like messed up mental stuff going on in there.
They act all fancy and uptight, but really, they're super fake.
Are we gonna have a problem? You've got a bone to pick? You've come so far. Why now are you pulling on my dick? I'd normally slap your face off, and everyone here could watch. But I'm feeling nice. Here's some advice. Listen up, biatch! That's the opening bit that I clearly recall too much of.
Their leader, Scarlet Pleather, bosses everyone around and basically owns the school. Oh my gosh, I just realized. Important question. Are you comfortable singing? Improvising play is one thing, but musical improv is pretty tough, especially
Oh
if
yeah,
you...
ooh.
I won't force it if you don't want to.
Musical improv, oof. I mean, I can give it a try. I'm good at singing, but improv musical,
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be great.
Uh-huh.
In that case, you can play Scarlet because she gets to sing a lot.
What, you not comfortable singing? Why am I the mean girl? I don't like being the mean girl.
Be a big jerk and own it, and you'll be fine. I'll play
Okay.
Sky, the nerdy girl that the Pleathers like to bully all the time.
Oh dear.
I just bumped into you in the cafeteria and things are
Oh no, I actually this actually works really well considering that I did the line with the main header to the. Are we gonna have a problem?
Lights up!
Jeremy acts as though you just bumped her, spilling her imaginary books all over the floor.
My books!
What you guys trying to read, nerd?
You're so mean, Scarlet. Why do you always pick on me?
Oh, we can play this like, oh. Okay, so this is not gonna be like the Heathers. I'll take that. Let's go, let's go. Either I play tsundere or I somehow break the fourth wall to some degree, but I will play tsundere on this one. Well, it's definitely not because I like you, dork.
What? But I've had a crush on you since we were little kids. We used to hang out all the time until you became a bitch. That's our backstory that I'm just a second making up.
Just like I just made up the fact that she even had a crush on you to begin with.
Who could have imagined that all this time we were really pining for each other? Scarlet, will you duet with me?
Do we then tangent into freaking Carrie? You know what? It's musical theater. We need to have a song in here. Duet with her.
Thought it'd happen. I mean, me with the cheer captain. Seems like something that you'd never dare to dream.
Release the pig's blood. Release the hounds! Nah, I'm gonna leave. Who'd ever thought I would text her this adorable Poindexter? But things you know, they're never as they seem.
Our ruthless high school cliques. That was years of pranks and tricks.
He keeps coming back with the pig's blood. No, I refuse. I don't care. But now the two of us are on the team. Are on a team. Ow.
And now,
Only now.
will we learn to love anew? And now,
Hey, Adam. Only now.
whisper, I love you. Life's suddenly so different now. Pink clouds around my head.
He's trying to bring up the fist. Look, I was about to hit it too. I'm not gonna do that. Oh my god. Although, that's not bad if I was to actually take that to. Okay, Guten. Guten Morgen is good morning, so I'm assuming Guten Abend is good afternoon or good evening. Only now. Only now. Only now. Why is the pig's blood keep showing up? Ah! It's funny. So I had brought up while you weren't here, Adam, the fact that this is pleathers. And I knew about the musical play The Heathers that is the inspiration specifically of Mean Girls, the movie. But it's a lot more psychotic and really freaking weird. Mental health issues abound. And so I was like, huh? How? Huh? What? And then she put me in the lead role, which, oh no, or like lead role of the Heathers, Pleathers, whatever. And when it gave me the opportunity to be like basically tsundere instead of, you know, normal, I was like, yay! You know, I'd rather go that route. And then it was like, pig's blood. Wait, why is this turning into Carrie? All of a sudden, what the heck? I'm gonna quote the Heathers musical again, the one part that I knew about it. Are we gonna have a problem You got a bone to pick? You've come so far. Why now are you pulling on my dick? I'd normally slap your face off, and everyone here could watch. But I'm feeling nice. Here's some advice. Listen up, biatch. But let's do some romance. Ba-doom.
You lean in to kiss Jeremy, but she dodges your lips, a look of disgust on her face.
Well,
Oops.
that was rather embarrassing.
Sag.
Whoa,
Oh, oops.
yeah. Sorry, that's too much for me.
That was a little late with your safe word. Sorry about that.
Even if you're in character, it just doesn't feel right. We just met, you know?
I mean, technically we met 3 times, but you know,
Maybe
whatever.
we should call it for the day. I'm kind of tired, actually. If that's all right with you, Miss Mayor?
Oh, of course. I'm not going to force you to perform after that.
Ugh.
Just be sure you rest up so you're ready to impress me next time around. Hmm?
Yeah, sure thing. Oh, fantastic work, as always. Come back on another day if you want to try out another play. Or even today, if you want. You're so much fun to play off of.
I'm glad she at least
I'm really looking
jump
forward
into
to
that.
it.
Jeremy gives a delightful little curtsy.
I mean, we had already... I guess it threw me off because since it seemed like we were like, you know, loving relationship since we were doing a whole musical bit on it and so on and so forth. But, whatever. You know, it is what it is. I kind of hated that Cecilia didn't hate it.
What can I get for you today?
Or hated it, you know? I guess I'll go with a latte.
Sure
I want to see
thing.
Nightmare tonight.
One latte?
Kopi gets to work, grinding
And I want to try and
pouring
finish up
mixing
Kopi if I
with
can.
impressive
I'm trying to get the
speed.
stats, basically, so I can actually...
And voila! One latte. Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte?
Tell me more about the latte art.
Oh, gosh, where do I begin? There's all different kinds of patterns to choose from. Hearts, tulips. But probably one of the most essential patterns for any good barista to learn is the Rosetta pattern. It's supposed to be based off this plant, but I forgot the full name of it.
Is it called a Rosetta?
That's probably it, yeah. We'll see you next time.
Alright. Well, it's fine. We will deal with what we've got. Yeah, basically I'm trying to do a bunch of the ones that I've already done just so I can finish up some of them for stats. We finished Doug
Last
at least.
time, Nightmare just launched right into an unpleasant dream she prepared for you. But for some reason tonight, she hesitates. Whatever the reason, this could be your opportunity to get to know her better. Or perhaps to swing your dreams in a more pleasant direction.
I'm going to assume more the former, not the latter. So, Nightmare.
Oh, you want to talk to me?
I was thinking we might want to talk a little before, you know, we get down to the scaring.
Oh, well, sure. I guess we could for a little while. We've been talking about fear and what your fears mean to you. Would you like to talk about more of your fears?
I just want to talk to you, actually.
Me? This isn't about me.
It can be.
It's about you. Maybe we should just talk about things you want instead. Tell me your deepest desires.
Yeah, her design is actually kind of fascinating, yeah. Shouldn't you know them already?
I can't always make sense of everything in your mind.
Oh, that's
There's
true.
all sorts of things in your head, you know. And I can dig through them and try to make the best sense of it I can, but haven't you ever wondered why some of your dreams are so nonsensical?
Not
I
particularly.
can make anything scary. But the scariest dreams are the ones that stick with you when you wake.
True.
The ones that come from a place of true fear. Things that keep you up at night. So you telling me those things about your biggest fears, it was nice of you. You gave me the keys to really scare you. Yes.
I'm not used to people playing along with me.
I mean, there's value in fear, even if it doesn't feel good at first.
Yes, exactly. There's so much to be learned from nightmares.
Mm-hmm,
On an animalistic evolutionary level, some say nightmares are sort of like practice for life-threatening scenarios. Others say nightmares are just your brain sorting through stressful events from your day. All pretty useful things, in my opinion. And yet, despite all the scientific advances humanity has achieved, no one really knows that much about me at the end of the day.
Well, no one really knows that much about the brain,
It's a
so.
little sad, isn't it?
Yeah, no, mystery is kind of hot, so yeah, that's kind of hot, honestly.
You do.
Nightmare fidgets nervously.
That's cool.
Nightmare looks past you at something you can't see.
Oh no. Look at the time. We've been talking so long. If I don't get started now, we won't have time to finish. You hear something dripping. Drip. Drip.
Ooh, let's go.
Drip. You look up at the ceiling, and
Nightmare serves you some unpleasant imagery, but it's just not quite up to her usual standard. Something about her seems off her game. What could have happened? Perhaps you can ask her about it another night.
Shame. Alright, oh, that was still from Nightmare. I'm sitting here like, what the heck was that creaking? Alright, so who can we finish up with? Hopefully, maybe, possibly. I guess I'll start with Amir. I want to try and finish him up.
Amir, for once, doesn't lavish you with compliments when he sees you approach. He simply sighs.
Really?
His expression as heavy as his mood.
What seems to be the problem? Big sigh. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Amir, don't you nothing me. It doesn't sound like nothing.
All right, you have caught me. It is not nothing. Very clever, Aziza. I am afraid I am not in the best of spirits.
Clearly. I'm all ears.
I do not know. It is just... things have been so slow around the house today.
I mean...
Everyone is off being too busy with their little jobs and their little hobbies, completely abandoning me.
Well, you did tell, Johnny to shut up.
It is very selfish.
You're just bored?
No, I am not just bored.
Okay.
I am desperately bored.
Okay.
It is sad reflecting on my own. I'm lonely.
Oh. Well, what if I kept you company for a bit?
Yes! Yes, I would like that very much.
Great. So what can we do?
Well, other than gazing at each other.
I mean, I really like gazing at you. I'll admit to that.
Oh! Let us read from my favorite Lewis Barrel novel, You the Looking Glass.
Ah, through the looking glass, you the looking glass. Ha, I get it.
It deals with the young Alice's adventures as she stares directly at a mirror for hundreds of chapters.
Okay. Sounds good, suppose.
Well
Yeah,
then, let
just
us
a little bit.
settle in for some companionable reading. Thank you for cheering me up, Aziza.
You're very welcome. Alright, good. We moved on from that. That's wonderful. Let's see if we can find Aaron. A movie about that particular book? What was that? Aaron, where are you? Are those supposed to be just indicators that you're nearby someone that you can interact with?
I grow weary of these encounters, human.
Then give me what I want! I'm sorry?
Or you can show me a better apology by not wasting breath.
Okay, so what do? Maybe go a whole day without talking? Oh, who else can I hang out with? That I've already unlocked once. Oh, I had an Let me just do this so I can move it out of the way real quick. There she is. I'll leave her there for now. You know what? Let's talk with Abel. What? I do want to talk with Abel, but we're going to talk with Abel upstairs. Yeah, I think the bedside table.
Hey there.
Hey.
Get a chance to talk with Kopi?
Yeah, she actually gave me this cup of coffee for you. She said it was your favorite. Maybe I might agree why Kopi's not done yet.
A cup of coffee. Thank you. I needed this today.
Is something bothering you?
Me? No. Oh, it's nothing to trouble yourself over.
Abel, come on now. So, you know a lot of the others around the house?
I know most of the house, yeah.
Okay.
We've got our fair share of characters, but as a whole, I'd say we're a good bunch.
I'd say so as
Plenty of
well.
Stories to tell.
Oh, let me tell you, I heard some good stories from Winnie. She does good. But what about you?
Oh, sure. I've got stories, I suppose. They're not exactly exciting, though.
That doesn't mean much.
You know what? You want exciting? You should talk to the captain. Why, I swear he's seen it all. Why don't you go ask Captain Jacques about his time on the high seas?
Oh, I have already done that. All right, let's see if we can do another thing with Jeremy. I gotta be careful because this is a romance. We know that it's a romance day today.
If it isn't my favorite scene, partner. Today is Wedding Wednesday. Our play is a romance called Marquis More Kiss. Care to join me?
So we have to not be super romantic with her. We know that she was uncomfortable with that last time, even though we're doing a wedding thing. Let's just play this nicely. Sure.
Heck yeah, friend. Hey, just so you know, I think I've gotten used to playing off of you by now.
Ooh. Hooray. I have not checked the cat clock because I want more stats first, so I'm trying to finish up the ones that I've unlocked already before I unlock more. Sorry, I just caught that, Adam.
If you wanted to try something a little more, I don't know, intense, well, I wouldn't say no. I'm down for whatever.
Okay, so we will
Doors are
try
open for dalliances.
dalliances. Fair.
Just thought I'd say that up front.
Fair.
Okay, sorry. Kind of weird to pause like that.
I mean, we didn't get started yet. We're good. Not weird. Glad you told me.
Aw, you're so sweet. Oh, gee. Wasn't expecting the spotlight to be on me today.
Uh-huh.
Hello. Aren't we lucky? Look at that. A full house.
Audience of two is a full house?
Well, sure. we've got like over 100 of us under one roof, so technically the house is always full. I take what I can get for advertising purposes. And look at this.
She's so cute.
Your first performance, and you've got 2 VIPs in the front row.
First performance? This is my 3rd performance.
Meet Mayor Celia, the ceiling, and her lovely assistant, Florence Floor. Lovely assistant? Oh, golly. Jeremy, you are too much.
I mean, she is very lovely.
Now, Jeremy, don't scare them off. We want more people involved in the arts, not fewer. Besides, I'm the ceiling. Strictly speaking,
We're going
I'm
over this
always
again.
watching them. Whether they're on stage, I'm glad you think so. And I'm
Celia, you don't...
You're unique.
That's true. Whoa, let's... no pressure. But Celia and Florence look forward to this one every week. Let's do our best.
Why? Celia and Florence look forward to this every week. Okay.
Today's play is about a poor duchess, a bride-to-be, left at the altar, played by myself. What will happen to her? Will her true love show up to whisk her away? Or will she have to marry the nefarious Count Lionel instead? Boo! Boo! Count Lionel! Boo!
Who am I playing, though?
Dear, hush.
You can play whoever you want in this one. What happens is up to you. Lights up!
We're going really dramatic, aren't we?
Marquisio! Wow!
Marquis de Marquisio, okay.
This is supposed to be the happiest day of our lives.
Why do you sound like a Southern belle talking about a marquis from France? Yeah, I guess it's Louisiana might as well be sitting there, huh?
Suddenly, there's a knock at the church door. Bang! Someone enters.
She did say she was okay with being a little bit more, not necessarily saucy, but you know, a little more...
It's you!
Oh, it's me! I love some of the choices here. Like, obviously I'm gonna go with the first one, but it is I, the mustachioed Count Lionel. Thunder, lightning. So, but I'm gonna go with obviously because I want to see if I can finish her up. So let's see. Worry not, fair Cherubel. 'Tis I, Marquis de Marquisio.
De Marquisio! Oh, thank heavens! Darling, where have you been? We were supposed to be married hours ago. I feared you'd left me at the altar.
Let's see. Oh, okay, no, we're not doing that. I was reading the second one since it was shorter, and I'm like, especially since it goes, I'm sorry, my dear. I was waylaid by highwaymen. The Count's men accosted me at every turn, but in the end, love has triumphed, and I am here. I had to do All Might voice for that.
Happy! Come, De Marquisio! Let's get married right away.
She did say it was okay. She gave me the heads up. I just had forgotten about it. Was too much into character last time. But now she gave me a heads up saying it would be she would be okay with something a little bit more, you know, forward, not necessarily spicy. You know what? Let's risk it for the biscuit. De Marquisio. Tonight it's Morquisio.
You sweep Jeremy off her feet and kiss her as the lights go down.
Wasn't expecting the dip.
Okay, good. Wonderful. Did I do something wrong?
No, it was hot.
Wonderful.
I mean, it was a really interesting ending to the play. Stop talking, Jeremy.
I love how she whispers like stage directions to herself, even when there's nothing to do as far as acting is concerned. Stop touching Jeremy!
Woo! Get it, girl!
Florence.
Sorry, Miss Mayor. I get excited.
Yes, though. Do get it, Jeremy. That play was unusually short. But I can see the two of you have other things on your mind.
What are you talking about, Maricelia? Everything's...
Huh? Oh, right, of course! You guys! You're making me so embarrassed! Things got a little intimate at the end there, didn't they?
I mean, we did do a romance show, so there is that. I mean, you did say you were open to trying something a little more intense.
Oh, don't worry, I am not mad. I actually really liked it.
Actually, it's almost good. I like the fact that the first one, because she obviously told me that she wasn't good with more handsy stuff. That I didn't do anything. I played it straight during the sci-fi show. The second show, I kind of forgot about it and did try to kiss her, but she at least gave her safe word and we stopped and it was fine. But that shows that it kind of shows a modicum of trust. She's like, oh, so he didn't keep trying to keep going despite being either in the mood or deeply in character. So, you know what? Let's see how far this goes. And we're here, so it almost works, even though I kind of screwed it up last time.
It was kind of fun to lose myself in the character and commit.
Mm-hmm.
You like it?
Yeah, I liked it a lot, actually.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. I've never had this much fun with a scene partner before.
How many scene partners have you had before me?
Communication is so important to me, and we're so in sync, you know? Like, I feel like I can adjust myself any which way you want to lean.
Oh, that's so good. Communication, oh my god. I forget who I was talking to not that long ago, but this is like absolutely key to any relationship, but almost more so romantic relationships. Communication is important. So while we're being honest with each other, sorry, the first part was the only thing. I thought I was gonna keep talking about the same thing, but the communication is important for every relationship. So while we're being honest with each other, is there anything you'd like me to do for you?
If it's not too much trouble, could you maybe sit on my face a little?
I'm sorry, what?
Jeremy covers her face with her hands, blushing fiercely.
I mean, I know that she's a chair, but what?
I can't believe I just said that. I'm a chair.
It's just a little awkward because her face is more on the backrest, not where I would actually put my ass when I'm sitting on her. So it's a little awkward. Phrasing. Oh my goodness gracious. So got more charm, more empathy, nice. Or more charm anyway. So that one's done. What was that? Wait, what is that? I was just gonna go to Kopi. But what was that? Oh no. What's up?
Attention, jackasses! It's been weeks already, and you're seriously telling me there's been absolutely no movement on this missing glasses issue?
Alright, David.
Crystal clear. Nothing else matters. You get me? Your expense reports, corporate retreats, PowerPoint presentations, I don't care about any of it. This is your one and only priority. You find me those glasses if you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the foundation, and do it now! Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down my neck, and his breath stinks like flint. You think shareholders are bad to piss off? You do not want to screw with the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence, get me? We're all gonna end up buried alive in some desert somewhere. And who the hell came up with the 15% off transparent items promo? No consumer buys anything based off of how transparent it is. Find me whoever came up with that crap and fire them. David.
Someone's not in a good mood. Alright, let me just do this real quick. Because obviously I talked to Skylar a little bit. Abel. Jeremy, we have Love. Kopi, we haven't finished yet, but we will go talk to her. Yeah, the unfortunate bit here is Doug is friends, but we'll get there. Alright, Kopi! Kopi, I need some coffee so I can go talk to Nightmare.
If you didn't have enough on your plate, here comes Lucinda Lavish.
This is my fault.
Come on, baby. Tell me what to do. Use me.
I'm not convinced that you're the best.
Not convinced? Maybe I've only shown you one side of me. Maybe Lucinda Layered will show you some more depth.
There she is. Did your voice go a little deeper than this then?
Everything's going deeper.
Ooh, nice.
I have one of the most complex pathways in this game. There are more types of Lucindas than anyone else.
Clearly.
As long as there are words that begin with L, there will always be more layers to me.
I have seen a different side to you. One more sensitive.
Exactly. That Lucinda is one of my very favorites, though she has no place here. And our conversations, they drip with care and emotion, with well-written options for you to choose. Like this one.
What? No, Lucinda, tell me your deepest secret.
And for each option is a well-crafted, meaningful response like this one. For this reason, I award myself Best Screenplay, Lucinda Layered. Tell me, do you agree?
No, couldn't agree more.
You are so smart. You have the depth of knowledge and strength of character to figure this out on your own.
Eventually.
Which, truth be told, I find really sexy.
That's awesome.
Here are some smarts to match your astounding intellect.
Oh, that's true. She's probably building, giving me like basically free points all over the place.
For now, we must part, lover.
Well, I guess we're not seeing Nightmare tonight. Shame. So we're not going to talk to Erin at all today because of the fact that, you know, she clearly doesn't want us talking at all. Let's see what Amir's up to.
It could be your imagination, but it appears that Lucinda Lavish has once again...
Again, my fault. I'm the one who boosted her up. I can take her down, but it's fine.
You gotta tell me what to do, baby.
No, I'm starting to understand what makes you so great.
You are? Well, of course you are. But I'm always happy to have another acolyte. Because I am Lucinda Legendary.
There we are. That's a pretty good one.
It's a legendary one.
Yeah.
This time, I wanted to show you that unequivocally I am the best. Let's bring up some contestants.
Can we not?
There's this one.
And this thing.
I don't know what that one is, actually. I haven't met him yet.
And who could forget this piece of shit?
I haven't talked to him
These
either.
hopefuls have all been competing for your love, but in the end, there has to be one winner.
No, it doesn't. I can date everything.
Sure, you can date them all, and they may say they love you, but in the end, you can only have one luminary lover. The winner is me, Lucinda Legendary.
Shouldn't be Lucinda Lover at that point?
Best foreign language short-form documentary.
Okay.
This award is given to a short-form documentary picture produced outside the United States with a predominantly non-English dialogue track.
Then you can't win it because you were predominantly English dialogue track. No, congratulations on your win, Lucinda.
It was an honor to be nominated too. Hopefully you enjoyed my enlightening discussions.
Yeah, you're fun to be with. At least
Next
it's
time
interesting.
I see you, I hope, but for now, I'll reward you with this.
I guess another bit of charm, I think, it looks like. Oh no, I got some sass. Nice. Alright. Amir.
Amir is pacing when you come upon him, venting his frustrations aloud in little half sentences. He looks positively furious.
Amir?
Oh, unbelievable!
What?
How dare! After I... How? Ah!
Amir! I'm getting the feeling something's bothering you.
What? No. Perhaps. Why do you ask?
You just seem really unhappy right now.
You are so perceptive, Juna. I love that about you. I suppose I am feeling a bit stressed.
Over? Well, I'm here if you want to talk about it.
There have been some tensions lately.
Between
I'm ashamed to
you
say I have
and...
been clouded by them.
Say hi to Kopi for me.
Talentless, low-pressure hack of a singing shower steamed up the entire bathroom again while I was taking my beauty nap. And while I was resting, Jean-Loup drew all over my face in the steam.
He gestures to himself, Jean-Loup's crimes evident all over his reflective surface.
Look at this! Just look! Look at what he has done!
I
His
mean...
greasy little toilet prints will never come off. Who does he think he is? I cannot stand to be in the same space as him.
That's awful. Here, I'll clean you up a bit.
You give Amir a thorough cleaning, erasing all trace of Jean-Loup's grubby little hands.
Oh! Oh. Your touch is exquisite.
Oh, you enjoy that, huh?
Thank you for making me presentable and reflective once more.
Of course. You take forever to finish, Amir. Oh my god. Ooh, I need 2 more things. You know what? Let's go talk to the bid. Let's go talk to Betty. We haven't done that since the beginning.
Hey there.
What's with that smile?
Oh, nothing. You were very animated last night.
In what way?
Hang on! My content aware is going off.
Huh?
Betty is a real sensual being. Talking to her is going to get pretty intensely spicy.
Oh, that's it?
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
We couldn't skip Doug, but we could skip... No, absolutely not. I'm okay with this type of stuff.
Carry on, then.
You seemed quite happy about something. I wonder what sort of dream you were having.
I was eating the most incredible meatball sub. 8 feet long and about like this wide. But no. definitely wouldn't have been eating a meatball sub. So let's say I was well, it's a little embarrassing.
Don't be embarrassed. I'd love to hear all about it.
I dreamed David Most kidnapped me to his mansion. I was up for promotion at my old job, but yeah, let's go. Oh, actually, no, I'd be afraid of that since we know about the classes, yeah. So let's put it as a nightmare almost. I dreamed that David Most kidnapped me to his mansion.
David Most?
My boss.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, whoa, I didn't know it was going to go this direction, but okay. He was in love with me, and the only way I could escape was to pretend to be into him?
Did you do it?
Hell no. Not with that guy.
That's too bad. I've always loved a good boss-employee fantasy.
Sorry, not with that boss. Like, don't get me wrong. I see the fantasy. I appreciate the fantasy. It's fine. But not that guy.
You're lucky to have such fun and sexy dreams. I can't say I've been so blessed.
Hmm? You don't have good dreams?
Not for a while now.
Why
I
not?
haven't slept well for years now, to tell the truth.
That sounds kind of counterintuitive to what you
But
are.
it's not something I want you to worry about, all right?
Okay.
All I care about is knowing you're sleeping soundly. I just want you to be comfortable and happy when you're with me. I hope you're satisfied.
I mean, I am.
I'm so happy to hear that. I could talk to you for hours, but I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's to pleasant dreams for both of us tonight.
See you then.
See you tonight.
Alright, let's play those ads that are about to come in, and we will talk to Abel afterwards. Which Abel should I talk to? Let's just talk to the main Abel downstairs since I gotta go talk with Kopi afterwards. Anyway. I know where Aaron is, but I'm not gonna. I just want to say hello. Or see hello. Just while the ad goes. Because it might be something like Doug. Maybe she'll be appreciative if I just stare at her quietly. Either apparently not, or, you know. Oh, actually, in the meanwhile, data decks, 2 out of 3, 0 out of 3 still. She doesn't have a count. Alright. Welcome back, everybody. What's interesting?
Abel was friendly the last time you saw him, but he seems downright cheerful today.
Nice
He's
to see
whistling
ya.
when you walk up on him, though he stops when he sees you, greeting you with a broad grin.
Hey, Abel, how you doing today?
Oh, hey yourself, sunshine.
You seem pretty peppy today.
Oh, well, you know, sometimes a table just wants to feel heard. Had a long talk with Dasha before you got here.
Oh, you sweet on Dasha, huh? I mean, like, I get it. She's very attractive young desk.
Going over the finer points of lifting, supporting, and, you know, just the good old basics.
Uh-huh. Finding things in common is always a good starting
Just
place.
feels nice to be understood, you know?
Yeah, no, I get you. So nice that she gets you.
It is, ain't it? Lifting's no easy job.
I'm
We
sure.
got a lot of folks in this house who do a damn fine job at what it is they do.
Mm-hmm.
But how many people's job is it to lift?
I mean, we got the cabinets, I think. Right? At the very least. Betty technically lifts me every night as I go to bed, you know? I can't remember anybody
to make
else.
Sure everyone's got what they need to make sure they know they can rely on you day in and day out. It's a lonely lot in the life of a table, but I knew what the job was when I signed up.
Then you got. Did you sign up for it? I felt like it was more like a sign to you.
Semantics, pal, semantics. I know who I am and what I do. But sometimes you just wish someone knew exactly what in tarnation you're even thinking about without having to explain yourself.
I mean, fair.
That's Dasha.
I see. Maybe you should talk to her more often.
You think so?
She's had a real positive effect on you.
Oh, well, shucks. I don't know. I'd hate to bother her. She's got a lot of lifting to do herself. I can't be distracting her from her very important job now.
I think you should at least consider it.
I'll consider it, yeah. Anyway, I can't take up much more of your time.
I love that I'm
today
picking up the
talking
accents
about
of the... Whatever character I'm talking to, I tend to kind of match them where they're at with their voice.
Just remember what I said before, okay? I'm here if you need me.
I will. You remember what I said too, please.
I will. You take care now.
If we weren't already on the last one, I would go talk to Dasha, but I need to go say hello to Nightmare and hopefully finish her up.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
Give me an avocado.
Okay, no problem.
Kofi flies into action.
All right, here we go. Is there anything you'd like to know about the avocado?
What's in an avocado?
An avocado is a pretty fun coffee. Honestly, it's kind of more like a dessert.
That's why I'm having it before
Usually
bed.
use some kind of vanilla gelato or ice cream at the bottom of the cup, and then pour hot espresso on top. It's a pretty awesome coffee.
So, is it a dessert or a drink?
Gosh, that's a question that's pretty heavily debated amongst coffee fans.
I'm sure.
Personally, though, I like to think of it as a drink. Just a fun drink.
It sounds like a good plan to me.
We'll see you next time.
Australian and New Zealand is kind of tough for me, though. I need to listen to it more before I can kind of get my vocal cords wrapped around it. Let's go say hi to Nightmare. I bumped into Jeremy. That's the laughing I kept hearing. Okay. I got it.
Nightmare comes to you at the usual time and place, but there's something strangely hesitant about her tonight. She fidgets with the dark wisps at the edges of her being, the same way one might fidget with their hair.
Hello, my dear.
Hey, Nightmare.
Hey, you. The other night, were you afraid? You know, I did my best, but I got the feeling you weren't all that scared.
No. I was definitely scared.
Oh.
Terrified, even.
Okay. I get the feeling you're just being nice to me, but I guess I'll take it.
Nightmare sighs, her horrifying shoulders sagging visibly. You've never seen her look so out of sorts.
I knew it. I knew better, but I did it anyway.
Did what?
I let you see more of myself than I intended. I'm losing some of my mystery. I'm losing my ability to frighten you.
I guess that's why you look different to me now?
Different?
Oh yeah, she definitely needs a hug.
Nightmare turns to look at the wall to your left, which is now just one massive mirror. When she sees her own reflection, she screams.
When did this happen? Oh no. No.
Nightmare? Are you okay?
No!
Nightmare is pulling at the shadows that make up her body, like one might pull at clothing.
I just thought, if I could teach you about fear, you'd learn about the darkest reaches of your mind and stop fighting your nightmares. If I can't even scare you, what good am I?
Why do you have to scare me?
It's my entire reason for existing. If I can't scare you, I'm nothing. You can fix this. You're going to be afraid of me.
Alright.
She rounds on you suddenly, pointing a finger at you and letting out an unearthly screech that raises goosebumps all over your body.
I didn't need the description for that. That screech actually was kind of unnerving.
Despite even that fairly decent effort, you can't help but feel unthreatened.
Okay. I'll go with the hyper scream.
I've still got it.
Nightmare sighs.
How is this your dream and I'm the one having a nightmare? How do you deal with this?
Try being less of. Oh, come on. You just need to embrace whatever this is gonna be.
This? What do you mean by this?
Whatever this relationship between us is gonna be.
Relationship? No. Wake up! Wake up!
You wake up suddenly, sweaty and alone. Your heart races, but you're not afraid. What is this feeling?
Well, we know what we're doing tonight. More coffee before bed. Hooray! Alright, you know what? Let's go talk to Dasha. And then we'll go talk to Abel. Dasha! Oh, I'm not wearing the glasses.
Hello! What can I do for you, my friend?
Hey, Dasha. Abel seemed a little down.
Are you sure? It takes a lot to upset him. He is always so kind and easygoing.
Why does it say me a suitor? What the heck? He wasn't sighing. I just want to make sure he's alright.
That makes two of us, my friend. It would have been nice to hear that he is considering love once again.
Are there a lot of others interested in Abel?
Less and less over the years now, but yes. Abel has always been popular, even if he tries to keep others away.
What? What's up with that?
Some objects have hurt him in the past.
Who has dared to hurt my darling Abel?
But I don't think that is all. He has always preferred to be alone.
What? I don't get it. I feel like everyone I talk to says he's so supportive.
He is very supportive. You need something done? Abel is there. You are hurting? Abel is there. As long as it is about you, Abel is there. But when the attention is on him, he is freezing up.
Very clear.
As he would say, like hairless cats jumping into a bucket of ice.
Why though?
Why indeed? I do not fully understand his way of speaking.
I mean, yeah, that, but why does he freeze up?
Yes. I believe he is afraid.
You know him well, don't you?
I would like to think so after so many years. It is an honor to keep his confidence.
Well, damn what? What are you looking for? You guys should have a lot in common.
I suppose we do, don't we? We walk a lonely road together. Always lifting others, never being lifted ourselves.
You walk a lonely road, the only road that you have ever known.
It takes a strong table to carry so much on his shoulders all the time. If only he had someone to lift alongside him. To help him with form, to celebrate his personal best.
Yes. Someone like you, maybe.
Me? Why me?
Is that not what this is going?
No, I would never presume.
Oh, but
It's
Dasha!
about Abel, not me.
But it is about you!
Go to him now. Tell him it is time he took care of himself.
Guys, we need to get them to, if you say so.
I have much to do.
Guys, we need to ship Dasha and Abel. It's for their good. It's for their own good. Abel!
Lucinda stands there in your
Damn
way
it,
once
Lucinda!
again.
Now's not the
She
time!
appears to have lost her usual bravado.
Huh?
Baby, I need to know who I am.
You presented a lot of sides to you. Okay. I don't want to hurt you, but can we talk more about you then?
What the hell? You promised not to pick that.
Lucinda's defenses fall.
Oh my god.
Her being deflates. She
You know I can't talk to anyone else here.
Lucinda
I
longing.
was made last, so everyone else wrapped their voiceover. So even if I wanted to, there's no one to talk to. Not even Mikey.
What? Not even. I was gonna say, well, Mikey was part of this DLC too. Yeah, you think that you two would be an item. But no, you can talk to me though.
Okay, you're not voiced.
Bullshit! I've been voicing this entire time! Shut up. Damn, I could have sworn I've been saying things.
You're saying them, just not out loud.
I am absolutely saying them out loud. You're just not
I
hearing
hear
me.
you just fine though.
That's good enough.
But our time together, it's brief.
Lucinda sighs and turns to face you directly.
I'm lonely, and I'm wasting your time again.
It's not wasted time. I like getting to see the real you.
You think the real me is just the sad sack who keeps complaining?
No, all the sides of you. Yeah, because... No, I think we're slowly getting to know the real you.
What a frightening thought. I might not know what I am, but I certainly know what I'm not. And I was not made to be some touchy-feely sort of thing.
I mean, yeah, with lavish
feels
stuff.
Wrong.
Feels right to me.
Just go.
Alright, Abel. God.
Hey there, partner.
Hey,
See you
Abel.
drop by this place. It's real easy to overlook a coffee table, you know.
Ain't that difficult.
Coffee tables got to play host to all kinds of beverages and snacks while the main event's going on. Ain't nobody interested in you as long as you're getting the job done. And speaking of the main event, I'm a radio guy myself, but I've been real into this show lately. Real House Knives of Dallas.
I'm sure you would have liked the Dallas one of those.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what those utensils argue about. Charity events and who ended up in whose drawer. Ridiculous. Talk about sharp tongues.
I mean, they're the house knives, ain't they? You don't really strike me as a real house knives kind of guy, Abel.
That's what Koa says. Try as I might, I can't seem to get him to see the appeal of the wives.
Cole was fun in his own way, though.
Right you are. Though sometimes I feel he's shut tighter than a clam, and that's coming from me.
Well, that's because you ain't seen him
At
normally.
least Kopi's into him.
Oh. I wouldn't have thought the Kobe liked reality TV.
I wouldn't have guessed myself, but you see what happens when you judge a book by its cover. Anyway, she's real big on house knives. She didn't used to be, but she'd be coming and going making drinks, asking me about why this one don't like the other one. Next thing you know, she's joining me on the couch and having her own opinions. But you ain't come here to talk to me about house knives, did you? So tell me, what can I do you for? All's well here in the living room. Been working real hard today. Think I might take 5 and go get some coffee with Koa.
All right. Oh, right. We haven't talked to Amir yet.
Ah, my very favorite reflection. Did
How you
need
doing, Amir?
something?
I could use a pep talk.
Ah, and of course you thought to come to me, your closest and most treasured friend. I am touched. You have also made the correct decision. There is not another being in the house who can pep you like me.
Honestly, no. See, I knew it. I felt your skill instinctively.
Tell me, what is troubling you,
I'm just not feeling myself, you know?
What do you mean you are not feeling yourself? Of course you are not feeling yourself. Look at you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look at yourself. Really look. When was the last time you appreciated what you saw?
A while.
Exactly. You are not feeling yourself because you are not seeing yourself. How can you appreciate what you have when you are not willing to see it?
I guess you've got a point.
Come, I want you to gaze at yourself without judgment, without turning away, just seeing.
All right, I'll try.
Good. Do this for 30 seconds. Starting now.
You look at Amir, and he looks at you. Neither of you saying a word.
He looked at me, and I looked at him. He looked at me, and I looked at him, and he said, sorry, what'd you want again? Sorry, different song. Feel like you're just staring at me right now.
Amir lifts a finger to his lips, shutting you down swiftly.
Shh. No talking. Only seeing.
I've been talking to Aaron lately.
You continue to stare at each other. It's difficult to look so directly at someone as gorgeous as Amir.
Job, you may talk now. How do you feel?
Like, I'm not so bad to look at.
Magnificent, isn't it?
All right, copy.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
Give me an Irish coffee.
Right. Just, remember that the Irish coffee is going to be a little different. Make sure you can take your alcohol.
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee in her expert way, topping it off with a generous pour of cream. You could smell the alcohol even before she hands it to you.
And there we go. Is there anything you'd like to know about the Irish coffee?
Why is there alcohol in here in the first place?
It's more of a cocktail. You know how there's usually espresso martini at bars?
There is?
The Irish coffee is kind of similar.
All right.
Sugar and whiskey poured over black coffee, stir it up a little bit, and then pour some thick cream over it.
That's a lot of ingredients.
Oh, but trust me, it really makes it all worth it when you prepare it correctly. We'll see you next time.
So I guess next time we'll get a cappuccino and finish up all the different decisions, because I assume that that's what's necessary to finish her up. Nightmare.
Nightmare looks both pleasant and horrifying tonight. A strange mix of the way you once knew her and the way she's grown to look to you now.
Hello, my dear.
You're not going to scare me again, are you?
No, not yet, anyway. I
Uh-huh.
did some thinking, and I had a little realization. I thought I was losing my touch, that I couldn't scare you now that you knew me better. Fear of the unknown is cured by knowing, after all.
To some degree, sure.
Together. Familiarity brings a whole new sort of fear to the table. After all, who knows you better than your friends? And who can hurt you just as deeply?
Oh, don't do that.
It makes me shiver just to think of it.
What are you saying?
You're going to make me spell it out? I thought for a minute I might have had a crush on you. After all, I felt so scared for you to see me. And I mean, really see me. But the more I got to know you, the more you listened to me. I realized if you could accept the nightmares I give you, then maybe you could accept me, too. And maybe we could be friends.
I want to be more than friends, though.
Oh, no. No, thank you.
Aw.
That's not going to work for me. Friends is all I can offer you.
I assume I have to play that better. I didn't say that.
Nightmare ignores you.
Sure, I can do that. When you wake exhausted and unhappy night after night, you'll remember that even nightmares have their place, but no longer for you. Sweet dreams.
What? Well.
That's the stuff dreams are made of.
Well, it was bound to happen, and there's Reggie.
A well-dressed figure saunters into the room, tossing his locks over one shoulder as he shoots you a look that makes you shiver. There's an aura of danger about him. As if
I know
he
there's a way to
delights
fix
in the
that, so it's
misfortune of
fine.
others, and is eagerly anticipating yours.
Well, well, well. I can't believe it. You really did it.
Did what?
You got dumb, kid. Majorly rejected and just tossed to the side.
Kind of wish I would have gotten that from Doug and not Nightmare. You done?
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I'm absolutely giddy.
Who are you?
He places a hand on his hip, giving you a knowing look.
I'm a hot topic. Surprised you haven't heard about me already. I'm Regina Rejection, but you can call me Reggie.
Alright. There he is. The Reggie that is all about the hate. Isn't that a lady's name, though?
You've seen a lot of eye rolls in your time, but Reggie's feels like the most hateful one in memory.
You think I care about gender norms when I'm dressed like this?
I mean, fair, I suppose. So you appear when I get rejected, then?
I like to think of it as a nice consolation prize.
So this means I could see you again.
Oh, don't worry. I'm always just one rejection away. Listen, bitch. I'm giving you special access to me here on this app I'm putting on your phone. Have a chat anytime you like.
Reggie takes your phone, typing something into it.
Oh, boy.
He turns your phone back around to show you a funny little icon that looks like a broken heart.
What's the point?
Don't you want to see me again? Usually I only get summoned if you get dumped, so this is an easy way to find me.
He hands your phone back to you, shooting you a sleazy wink.
I'll be there dreaming of your next rejection.
Alright. I know you can get love for every single one of them, and you can obviously get hate for every single one of them, and so on and so forth. Alright, well, let's talk to Abel first again.
Lucinda Lavish
Oh,
has
hi,
come
Lucinda.
by once more. While she appears the same physically,
My panache. It's lacking.
Oh dear. You're Lucinda Limitless.
Right! There's no limit to me at all!
Good.
I really am the best dateable there is!
Best of the best.
Oh, thank you!
You have supported me for a while now. And even a goddess like myself needs to let her subjects know where they stand.
Might as well just blow smoke up her ass for a bit.
Get an award of your own. Choose one and be limitless with me.
Best lover.
And the Lucinda goes to you.
Huzzah! We're done.
I love, I I will your love for me to seek out greater heights.
Oopsie.
Well, I won't be around very much because there are so many more realms to conquer, and I fear your small mind cannot comprehend. But who knows? Maybe you can find a way to bring me back permanently someday.
See you around, Lucinda Limitless. Alright, Abel.
All's well here in the living room. Been working real hard today. Think,
What? No! Maybe I need to talk to him in a different location, I guess. Alright, Dasha.
Dasha is lifting an enormous stack of papers over her head, standing on one leg, barely breaking a sweat. She drops them as soon as she sees you.
Obviously, Penelope's sushi drops. Hey, Dasha, how's it going?
It is going excellent now that you have arrived. After
Oh.
all, today we have practice date.
Wait, we do? You really are passionate about helping others, huh?
Most certainly, there is no greater joy in life. If there is one thing I have learned from dear Abel, it is that helping others is a great way to ignore the sadness within you.
Oh my god, they both... Is that really what Abel would want you to do?
What Abel would want? Why are we speaking about what Abel would want?
You really seem to value his opinion.
Of course I do. Don't we all? Abel is beloved by the entire house for a reason. He is kind, smart, supportive, handsome.
I see.
What do you mean by that, Why are you looking at me like this? No. We are wasting time that is meant to be used for your date training. That is enough of that. Come. Date time is now. All right. Here we are on our first date. Where have you chosen to take me?
I mean... You guys know. You know, first date actually probably would be a restaurant, not the bowling alley. Bowling alley would be like a second or third date, so they can see how much I have fun with that. First date.
A restaurant. Yes. A classic for a good reason. We will gaze into each other's eyes across table and feel the sparks.
Also have good discussion about our wants and desires.
Let us go to a restaurant in our imaginations. Here we are.
That's so
Shall
cute.
we share appetizer, dear date?
You know what? That pretty smile is all the appetizer I need.
Huh? Pretty smile? Me? Perhaps you are meaning someone else?
Are we not practice dating? Do you see anyone else here?
This imaginary restaurant is filled with people, like herring in the barrel, as my father always said. Perhaps our waitress has impressed you with her pretty smile?
I'm talking to you, Dasha.
Oh, well.
Are you blushing?
Well, that is one way to impress your date.
I'm sure.
But sharing appetizer is also excellent way to get close. Whew. Let us move on. Our food has arrived, and I am eating my steak with great enthusiasm. What do you do next?
I ask if you'd like to try some of my pasta.
That is the way. There is no greater joy than gazing lovingly into your date's eyes and taking bite of food from their plate. Romance, spark, sensual generosity, top marks.
Like your auntie, interesting.
And now, our final question. The waiter walks in with bill and sets it on table between us. What do you do?
I already paid the bill while you were in the bathroom.
Oh, it is like that, is it? You think you are faster than Dasha?
Dasha, you are strong. You are very supportive, but you are not fast.
You think you have gotten the better of me?
Yes.
You have started down dark path, my friend. One you are not prepared for, I think.
Dasha, this isn't real.
The date is not real, but the slight to my honor is very real.
Oh my god.
Watch your back. When we dine together next, you are in for it.
Should I be looking forward to this or not? Was it good though?
What? What? Yes. Technically. I mean, no, it is good. I just... I do not like to lose in this. Let us move on. If we dwell on this, I will become angry again. Very good. You are becoming quite
very
the
well.
charmer. There is always more to learn. We will continue next time.
Can't wait.
See you again.
Alright. So who do we hang out with since we already kind of screwed up with Abel? Amir. We haven't talked to Amir today.
My
Oh, you have not,
favorite
no.
reflection has returned.
You say that a lot to me, you know?
Because it is true a lot. If it were not true, I simply would not say it. It is very easy to not say it. My not favorite reflection. See? Very easy. Awkward, but easy.
Cute, but I'm not convinced.
Why is it so difficult for you to accept my affections?
Because I'm just bad at accepting compliments.
Perhaps you are overcomplicating it. Or perhaps you are not used to it. It is very easy to accept nice things, especially with a little bit of practice.
Mm-hmm. It makes me nervous when people are too
I don't
nice.
understand. Why would such a thing make you nervous?
People are usually only nice when they want something.
This feeling I am having. Yes. Sadness. That is the saddest thing I have ever heard.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm a loser now. Hell is for loser, my friend.
You are not sad. What you said is sad because you believe it. You deserve nice things and to be treated with tenderness. I am sorry for whatever happened to make you believe otherwise.
Amir's getting to be my favorite. I feel so uncomfortable, but that's also really sweet.
Do not worry, Azizam. I will make sure you receive that care from now on. If you will have it, that is. My care, my affection, my love. All that I am, all that I have to give, I lay at your feet.
You make it sound so easy.
It is easy.
I feel like most of the history of romance in media would disagree.
You misunderstand. I am not asking anything from you. Offering you my love is easy because it is what I feel. What was in my heart from the moment I first caught your reflection. It beats for you, and only you. It is yours completely, without question.
Oh god, Amir is my favorite!
Whether you choose to accept it or not, the answer is the same. It belongs to you. Nothing could be easier than giving you what is already yours. Doret begerdam azizam. Will you have me?
I'm just as much yours as you are mine.
You see? As I said, it is easy when you know what you feel. We have been drawn together for a reason. You do not need to fear being open anymore, Aziza. I will look after your heart from now on. It is safe with me.
Ta-da! Oh, so good. Wait, what's this? Nope, I shouldn't do something new. I shouldn't do something new. We're not doing anything new, not right now. Oh, let's talk to Betty. Since Nightmare already hates us at this point. What are with those sparkles? That are not like the usual sparkles. I'm so confused. Anyway, Betty.
Betty reclines luxuriously on the bed when you first see her. Thinking about how your bed can be lying on the bed makes your brain start to short circuit, but
yeah, a little bit.
Some way or another, it's happening. She looks effortlessly comfortable and luxurious, but her expression is more pensive than anything.
Mm-hmm.
She smiles when she sees you, sitting up and patting the blanket next to her.
I was just thinking about you. Were your ears ringing?
The Japanese would have you be sneezing, but that's okay. No, but my heart was racing.
Oh, was it? That's funny. My heart races when I think of you too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since you're here now, maybe you could help me out a little. I've been trying to have more peaceful nights.
That's true, you've been sleeping poorly.
I spend a lot of time before bed indulging myself in some detailed fantasies.
How detailed are we talking? What sort of fantasies?
Oh, well, I have this crush who doesn't seem to notice me.
Oh.
Sometimes we're so close I could just reach out and kiss them, but nothing ever happens. So, in this fantasy, I tell myself I'm finally going to get their attention. I do all kinds of things. Maybe one night I touch myself and call their name when they're next to me. Maybe I bring someone home and let them catch us in the act. Sometimes I invite them to join, and sometimes we just don't stop. But our eyes meet. And they know that when I'm gasping and moaning someone else's name, what I really want is to say theirs. To let the entire house know who it is that has me so worked up.
No one there might could just know you.
Unfortunately, it is entirely possible. But thank you for saying so. I've got all sorts of fantasies queued up every night. But no matter how much material I feed my brain, I never seem to carry that blissed out, warm feeling into my dreams. I tried getting into lucid dreaming for the longest time, actually. Practiced for years. But it never worked for me. Not once.
That's too bad, because...
It is, isn't it? But I guess it isn't necessarily a fix for my problem. Just would have been nice to have that in my pocket for when my dreams turn dark. Well, my lucid dreaming attempts are long behind me now. I do wish I could get a little peace at night, that's all.
There are plenty of other ways to sleep soundly.
Yeah, you're right. I just need to keep trying. Well, what can you do, Maybe I'll take up meditation. See you tonight, then?
Can't wait.
Me too.
I mean, technically, I'm about to hang out with you right the heck now. Alright. We need to talk to Abel in a different location. No, Nightmare is... She hates me right now, so that's not happening.
Hey there. Fancy a meal?
Just here to see you.
Hard to have a proper conversation in here. Location's less than ideal, you know. That dang fool Scandelabra never shuts his yap.
I can imagine.
Always going on and on about scandal this and scandal that, and divulging his goddamn nomp. Like we ain't all sitting here in full view. Get a room for that, buddy.
I'm sorry, what? Not indulging?
Yeah, just a fancy way of saying he's polishing the little ridge above his base.
Oh my god.
He just likes to make it sound as filthy as possible. Always moaning and groaning about it, like a ghost with a bellyache.
Sounds interesting.
Guess it ain't all bad, though. At least we got Rainey's sweet music here.
Love that music she plays.
Yep, makes putting up with Scandalabra a little easier. Oh, but look at me jawing about all that like we ain't got nothing but time.
Don't we?
Let me get back to work.
Abel? Everything okay, buddy? Guys, I'm just so lost sometimes with Abel. Jesus. Okay, we've already finished with, let's talk with Winnie. Since we finished Amir.
Look who just can't get enough of me.
Absolutely. Who, me?
Yes, you, sweetheart. I promise
Could
sometimes
be.
you're just about as dense as a drain pipe.
Not all dream pipes are all that dense, just saying.
Not that I minded. You're still pretty cute. Plus, it feels like I can teach you something.
What are you gonna teach? I'll let you teach me a thing or two.
When you swing hard, don't you? What brings you down here today? And don't say drainage.
Drainage? You told me you had more juicy stories.
Something told me that's what you wanted. Where did I leave off last?
I'll need to talk to Washford at some point.
Okay, so remember what I told you about that couple taking long showers?
Very long
There was this
showers.
one time that
Hey, Winifred.
Hi, River.
River.
Am I interrupting?
No, please come join us. How you doing, sweetness?
River glares at you, giving you the distinct feeling she doesn't appreciate you being here. But she says nothing.
Oh, you know, fine. Same as always.
You say that every day, and I know that's not always true.
Winnie, don't. Not now.
River looks away from both of you, steam rising from her cheeks as she blushes.
Maybe I should start the
furiously.
River again.
That sweet little blush gets me every time. But really, you got nothing to be embarrassed about, darling. It's only me. If you need a little help relaxing.
Well, isn't this cute?
Oh, God, not in front of somebody else, Winnie.
You really think I'd heat you up in front of an audience? You keep blushing like that, I won't even have to. You doing a fine job all by yourself.
River's face is quite red, but no matter how much ribbing Winifred gives her, she saves her annoyance for you.
You seem busy, and I don't want to take you away from talking.
Well, then why don't you come by later? Sit with me for a while.
River's voice is low and quiet, but you can still hear the heat in her words.
You gonna warm me up?
You already know the answer to that, don't you?
Just want to hear you say it.
Oh, honey. Why, yes. Yes.
God, some of this stuff is so cute. I love it.
Promise.
If you give me a chance, I'll have you in a rolling boil.
River doesn't say anything, but the smile on her face says that Winifred's words have hit home.
So cute.
Her body language changes, and she looks as if she wants to take a step closer. But her eyes dart over to you, and she closes herself off again.
I'll be back.
And I'll be waiting.
That got pretty steamy for a moment.
Oh, that? That was... that was something, wasn't it? You know what? That's nothing you need to be worrying yourself about, sweetheart. River and I go way back. Way back.
I'm sure.
She was the first one to come and speak to me when I got here.
I wonder why.
She's pretty special to me.
So you're flirting with me, River, and Washford?
Bless your heart. You taking my kindness for flirting. That's precious. Yes, I may think you are one of the cutest things I ever did see. Yes, I did get excited that you came to see me today, but I wouldn't call what I'm doing flirting.
Alright. Just asking questions.
Wait a moment. Look at you distracting me again. I'm starting to expect you didn't come here for a story after all.
To be fair, you were gonna start on the story and then River showed up. That had nothing to do with me, young miss.
Look, I gotta go get ready for my visit with River.
You sounded ready to me.
You need to go on somewhere. I have no idea what you are suggesting. You know what? Why don't you just go on ahead and I'll see you later? Go on now, get going.
Alright, I might be putting myself in a pretty precarious situation with them. Let's talk to River for a sec. Been a hot minute.
When you come across River again, she's got company. A glamorous companion in an equally glamorous bathrobe and that effortless sort of wet hair look. You hear River call her Bathsheba. She appears to be your bathtub.
Oh.
Come on, girl. It's just the two of us. You don't have to play coy. You can't be all over this house and not have some good gossip.
Oh, dear.
I don't. That's not really...
Come on. You can tell your girl, Sheba. You know I won't tell.
River's eyes dart to you suddenly, and you're not sure whether she's angry or relieved.
Oh, hello. We'll have to get acquainted another time, but... Well, maybe if you won't talk to me, you'll talk to them.
Did I come in at that time?
Yes.
No, not at all. Come here.
Bathsheba throws her arm around River, pulling her closer. You can see River's cheeks flushing. Steam rises from her skin in a light mist. It's sort of adorable.
Look, since we've got a new friend here with us, I'll let you choose. Our friend River here likes to pretend she's above things like gossip and opinions. And I know that's not true. Why, just the other day, I caught her rolling her eyes at Prissy.
Who?
Your plastic plant. And the other day, when Jean-Loup was working on a song, I know I heard her laughing.
Huh.
I wasn't.
And every time you leave Winifred, she's got you all steamed up.
Huh. I wonder why. It's almost like that's Winifred's job or something. Okay, that didn't sound great.
Don't ask me about her.
Don't sweat it, Riv. Look, I'll let you off easy. Just one little cup of tea. Your friend's choice. That's fair, isn't it?
River looks as if, to her, this is the farthest thing from fair, but she knows there's no wriggling out of it now.
Fine.
I'm gonna do the toilet tea.
Okay, first of all, let's all agree to never say the phrase toilet tea ever again.
That's fair.
Second, yeah, let's hear about Jean-Loup. Give us the tea on Lil Crapper.
River purses her lips.
Lil Crapper.
You know that song he's been working on? She yank my handle till my tube, she overflow.
River's gaze darts back and forth between you and Bathsheba, looking for some sign before she continues. You could help her out.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, it is. I think he's got a real hit on his valves.
Oh, come on. That isn't gossip. You never caught him doing anything weird? Canoodling with a plunger?
That's not really any of my business.
Oh, boo! Come on now. You don't have to be so distant and mysterious all the time, you know.
She is just
how you
water.
really feel.
That's how I feel. Sorry.
Well, that's no fun.
River is positive.
So we have two gossipers, one downstairs and freaking Scandelabra,
She just
and
takes a quiet breath, exhaling and centering herself.
Just one question before I go. What do you think is my best state?
Oh, well, you're just so pretty all the time. But you know, you're so fun when you're liquid.
of course you would think that. You're a bathtub.
After all, who doesn't love a good bath?
See, there you go.
River leaves without another word, not bothering to say goodbye to you or Bathsheba.
Whoa, hey! What did I do wrong? Wait up, Riv!
Well, I didn't piss her off, at least. We know that. Who can we hang out with today? Yeah, I ran into Jeremy again. Let's talk to Watford, the other part of this thing with
Oh, look. A fantastic red shirt. I imagine you want me to swoon. You may have wandered with mad disquietude into a world which will overwhelm you. I must confess, there is a part of me which longs to see you drowned in it. Drowned in the darkness and the sorrow. If only so that I will be understood in the eyes of one who is drowned like me.
You look nice and moist today.
Positively sopping. I was. My God, I was. And the light and the darkness consumed us both. And time crept in this penitent crawl moment to night, and I didn't notice. I had not enough breath in me to care for anything but this, for anyone but this, for anywhere but this now, my love.
My love, you're your own journey. You're on your own journey right now, man.
Come with me. Come before me, with a look so piteous as if we had been loosed out of hell to revel in horrors. You know, only a heap of broken images. A casual forgetting of even the shallow breath you're shackled to. You are a poor marionetted hanged man, dripping from his cobweb strings. Come with me. Come into the deep water. I will give you lustful abandon under a salted rage of stars.
Huh? Was Drogdale into this stuff?
You fool. No. That was unkind. You do not know him.
Because the other stuff.
You do not truly know me either.
Mm-hmm.
Pleasure. Ecstasy. Was he into this stuff? We exalted in each other in a way you could not possibly imagine.
Mm-hmm. I'm happy for you guys. It just seems a little unrealistic.
Unrealistic. A tragic lack of vision.
I have no idea what I'm doing anymore with this guy. Let's be fair.
How could you understand that kind of love? I could tell you a story to help you understand, if you'd like.
Actually, yeah, I'm in.
I saw a woman once, with a locket around her neck. She stood on the shore of a deep, quiet lake. She was weeping.
Okay.
She grasped the locket, hard, and she pulled. She pulled until the flesh on her neck was raw. She pulled until her tears mixed with a fine sweat on her cheeks.
Okay.
She pulled until the chain snapped under her fingers. Then she cradled the locket, and for one last time, she kissed it. Her lips were dry, cracked, the color of peaches. And with all her might, and a great final cry, she flung the locket out, onto the mirrored water.
I'm talking about the Titanic?
It struck the surface with a sound like shushing doors.
Kind of, sort of.
It fell gently through the green water. The chain trailed above the locket like a hand, reaching, longing for the retreating sun.
You speak beautifully, though.
It fell for what seemed like ages. She waited. When it hit the bottom, she felt it in her heart. The burying of the locket in the silk like the burying of the love forever in her flesh. She gasped and leaned against the trees. The locket settled, the chain finally joining its fellow on the finely sanded floor. And slowly, the silky grit disturbed by love began to fall. It rained down, it dusted the locket, and it obscured the locket, and then the sand buried it entirely. The woman on the shore could breathe again. Her tears were dry, her cheeks glittering with salt. She could no longer see the ripple of her presence on the water, and she turned and retreated through the trees. The locket was now so thoroughly lost in the sand that even if she had looked, she could not have told where it lay. This is what this love is like. For me, its fall was inexorable. Now it has been in this dark lake for so many years, I could no longer even see its outline. And still, it is everything.
Wow, I wish I could have a love like that.
Have I captured you?
Yes.
Love comes in so many forms, you see.
Might as well.
It does not have to last forever to be true. We can be shattered in a moment as easily as in a lifetime. I can ruin you for an afternoon, and in the years to come, you will dream about your hour on the high cliff while you trudge through shadowed valleys. Anything real is an honor. Anything real is a shrieking exaltation to love.
Washford, you're phenomenal.
Now you must see, you must understand that words are not just shapes on a page. Words are the conduit. Words are the channel. Through words, I can enlighten your mind. I can challenge your perception. I can touch your heart.
Can you touch anything else?
I am a poet, dear one. I can touch anything I want.
Go right ahead.
Tell me, do you know of Macbeth?
Wait, don't you mean like McDesk or something like that?
I mean nothing of the sort. I do not dabble in that trouble. I speak of the tragedy of Macbeth by William Shakespeare, circa 1606.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
Heard but not seen it? Lived it?
Why wouldn't I have lived it? I'm not that old. Neither are you. Disappointing is kind of a harsh word.
The first human I've had to converse with in God knows how long, and you turn out to be less engaging than that damn sock Drysdale used to spend his days losing.
Hey, that's rude. You don't even know a thing about me.
Oh, don't I?
No, you don't get to pass judgment on people just because they don't read the same books as you.
Now who knows nothing? That isn't why. It isn't that you don't read the same books as I. It's that you had a chance to read anything, any luminary from the canon of the human soul. Something that could have illuminated and burst open and changed you, and you chose to skim through the cliff notes in the back of the room.
Look, I don't want to fight with you, man.
So obsessed with whatever you are not, whatever you do not have, what is new and shiny because it must be preferable to the ancient and profound. Why stand and dare when you could turn and run?
Look, whoever you're actually mad at, it is not my fault.
My guess is you never really tried. There is another poem I think you might like, one that truly sums up our relationship. It's by T.S. Eliot, one of my personal favorites. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
Look, I think you misunderstood me. I can see how passionate you are about what you believe.
Yes, of course. The poetry of it all. But please, it would destroy me to know that my passion was boring you. I have too many memories of that. Of brightly lit eyes gradually fading. The mask of tolerance sliding over the once familiar features of a friend.
See, but the thing was that the moment that you brought up Macbeth, and you realized that I was not, you know, into that, quotation marks, right? You started like bashing on me instead of saying, oh, please, let's reconvene on this after you've gone and read Macbeth. But no, you decided to say, no, you could have read anything, but you didn't read freaking Shakespeare, you plebeian.
It is a precious kind of heartbreak, and my heart has its share of scars. Rather than batter away at the merciless stone of an unsympathetic mind, I will release you. Good luck to you, traveler.
God, he confuses me. All right, let's go talk to Betty, and then I think we'll be done for today because it's already 11 o'clock my time. Betty.
Betty is already speaking to someone else when you walk in. There is an easiness to their dynamic, an intimacy, really. They have the air of old lovers, or perhaps very, very good friends.
We've been over this so many times, Betty. You know how I feel about that.
What the heck are you?
I just need some time, all right?
Why should a bed as gorgeous and free as you be so worked up over anyone else's opinion of her? You could snap your fingers and have 10 lovers here in 2 seconds.
I could.
And have.
Benoit, stop it. But honestly,
Benoit,
it's
huh?
not about sex. I can get that just fine. But that feeling of falling asleep in the arms of someone you love, there's nothing else like it.
Benoit's gaze leaves Betty's face to land upon your own. They give you a smile that feels as if they know all your secrets. When Betty turns to see you, she goes from surprise to happy in record time, and Benoit places a gentle hand on her shoulder before they walk off.
Just think about what I told you.
What was that all about?
Oh, I was just talking to Benoit. Benoit and I are just very good friends. With benefits, of course.
It sounded like you were lonely.
Well, sure, though, gosh. I wish you hadn't heard that. It's just a really specific sort of loneliness, you know? I'm sure you didn't come here just to hear tales of my sex life. What can I do for you, honey? Did you want to relax? Maybe take a nap?
More like just go to bed. But I was hoping to get to know you a little bit better, actually.
Know me better. Well, why?
Shouldn't I know the person I'm sleeping with every night?
Oh, I don't know. It can be hot to sleep with someone you know nothing about. And of course, some people fear intimacy. And getting to know people is a step on the road to intimacy. Well, you know what I am, what I do. You know I'm a free spirit. What else can I tell you about me?
Tell me what's keeping you up at night.
Oh gosh, why did it have to be that question? It's all so silly, you know.
She sighs wistfully, looking somewhere past you.
Sometimes it feels as if those sorts of relationships are only for books, you know. But I can never quite seem to get there. Perhaps I've been standing in my own way.
Probably.
That's all. Just loneliness.
Why not just confess to whoever it is you're into?
Haven't you ever been afraid of ruining a good thing? I'm just not ready yet.
There's an undercurrent of sadness in Betty's eyes, something much bigger weighing on her that she seems uninterested in divulging.
Oh, it's almost time for book club, if you'll excuse me.
Book club? Alright, well, we'll let this autosave kick in. Or not. Let's take a look-see here. Alright, River. Kopi. Amir. Dasha. Winifred. Betty. Oh my goodness, Washford. I want to fix Nightmare, but I need to get the freaking... Bill Butts? Interesting name. You get like a... Actually, you know what? Let me do a couple things here real quick. I want to talk to River and Abel real quick before we get
The room
going.
feels oddly humid when you walk in, almost as if you just finished running the shower. The reason soon becomes clear, however. You see River speaking with someone on fire. Or made of fire, anyway.
Hi, Dante.
Steam rises from River's skin, filling the room.
You really gotta learn to relax, homie. I can relax just fine. Just please tell me how to be more likable. Well, I don't know if I can do that. I heard you telling Scandelabra how to up his game yesterday. Yeah, and dude did not like that one bit. I
No,
never
he
seen him
didn't.
so huffy. He was all like, man, you impugned my skills at La Sex? I was like, no, bro, I'm just trying to tell you there's a better way. He didn't even let me get into my theory or anything. But yeah, like, I can tell you how to talk to others more effectively. But I don't think I can give you some magic key to being
Fireside chats. I'm getting it now. Why he's good at this stuff.
River seems deeply disappointed by this response.
Can you tell me one thing then? Which version of me do you think is the best?
He's gonna like Steam, I bet.
Well, not the best. All of you is great. But if I had to choose, I mean, who doesn't like a little steam?
See?
It's steamy, you know? Totally sexy. If you lead with steam, you really can't go wrong romantically. I see.
Dante gives you a friendly wave as he leaves. When he's gone, the room feels colder.
I wonder why.
You weren't listening to that, were you?
It's none of my business.
Well, thanks for saying so. But really, please don't worry about it, okay?
River runs a hand through her flowing hair as if it might restore her dignity. Her expression changes to something a bit cheerier and hollower.
Now, what can I do for you, honey? You must have come here for a reason.
This conversation is too familiar. She's clearly going through a routine.
Why can't you be the reason?
It's just not realistic. I'm usually the means to an end. You want to wash your hands? A quick in and out. You want to cook? Fill a pot with water and assemble your ingredients, the real star of the show. Even when you want a bath. I mean, Bathsheba is the main attraction there. I help make the bath happen, but it's about the vibes, the comfort, the soak. And I mean, that's fine. Don't get me wrong. It's better that way. But just don't be surprised if I'm surprised.
Which one should I do here? For all the times I've been vulnerable around you, I thought you'd be more comfortable by now. What about going swimming, and you're a crucial part of all those experience? I would say either the Y or B. Not in this case. She seems to be jealous of all the relationships otherwise. You're a crucial part of all those experiences, though. Yeah.
I guess if I was gone, they'd be a little bit harder to pull off.
A lot of it harder to pull off.
Nobody ever seems grateful to have me around.
What?
I'm gone or late, or not the way people want me to be, though. Nobody has a problem complaining about it then. All I want is to know what exactly people want from me so I can give it to them. If you don't want anything from me, and you can't give me that,
chasing everyone else's approval is not going to make you happy.
easy for you to say. You're yourself no matter where you go. You have no idea what it's like for someone like me.
This is actually kind of interesting.
You just Want me to be myself, like I'm not literally changing at the molecular level all day, every day, all over this fucking house? But sure, okay. I'll just do what I want to do, which is apparently standing here and talk to you.
River seems to be almost talking herself down from this angry little ledge she's on. She folds her arms over her chest, looking away from you for a good while. Eventually she exhales, seemingly more relaxed than she'd been.
So, what do you want to talk about then?
Tell me something about you no one else knows.
Well,
this throws River. It takes her a little while to speak, but she does consider your request.
I love to paint.
Watercolors, yes!
Watercolor, of course.
Count it. Hold on. We need to put that on the counter before we finish today. Because that frickin' counts.
I don't have much time for it, but it's one of the things that makes me happiest.
Maybe you could show me your work sometime?
I don't know. Don't ask me that. I shouldn't have even said that. I'm just gonna go. Bye.
Oh dear. Alright, let's talk to Abel up here in the bedroom.
Someone there?
Yeah, it's just me, Abel.
Wasn't expecting to see you here. The end table is where I like to go when I want to be all alone with my thoughts. The view here's pretty nice. Makes me feel real thoughtful.
Sure is.
Oh, glad you understand. You came at the best time for a talk.
I did.
Much as I like to be in here to think, sometimes it's tough. Betty is sweet as pie, but sometimes the table's got to think on his own. But Betty's company's a darn sight better for thinking than those dang Hanks.
Hanks?
The hangers. There's so goddamn many of them. And they're always jumping, crashing around in that closet like 5 bulls on a trampoline. It's just too dang much. And then you got Benoit.
And what now?
Oak almighty, don't make me say it. They're, one of them, intimate marital aids.
Oh, is that what Ben was?
Looks like he'd rather talk about anything else. He lowers his voice like he's speaking of something truly scandalous.
Well, that one never stops talking about sex. Asking me if anyone's polishing my surfaces lately. They're telling me stories about their conquests. I'm an old-fashioned kind of table, dang it. That kind of talk's supposed to be private.
It can be private, but it all depends on, people's own preferences there, Abel. Now, that being said, Benoit should be respecting your boundaries and not be talking about their own dang conquest when for your comfort level, it should be private. But there are some people that, that might be different. Like, the other day I saw Benoit and Betty talking, and it sounded like they were having a dang old good time, but, something else was on Betty's mind.
Oh, but look at me. You came here to talk to me.
I'm having fun.
Not any of those guys.
True. You okay?
Let me get back to work.
Eventually, you're gonna have to talk to me, Abel. It has been a couple days. Let's see if we can talk to Aaron. I am delaying myself further, and I am kind of frustrated about myself doing that. Gosh dang it, I heard it somewhere. There she is.
I grow weary of these encounters, human. As in a score of some form?
Yeah, that.
I am beginning to feel your mindfulness awaken. 5 breaths shows good promise. Does this satisfy you?
Yes.
Good. I leave you to your remaining days. I am always listening, always recycled with every breath.
I guess still not enough. Let's talk to Winnie and then go talk to Betty and we'll be done. I'll try and stop myself there.
Who's back? Be honest this time. Well, not that I mind seeing you again. Just curious.
You kind of see someone so beautiful.
You just something else. No, it's not a crime to come and see me. Although I could have you detained for trying to be slick.
Uh-huh.
But us just looking at each other ain't my idea of a good time. Surely there's something else you came down here to talk to me about.
He's telling me a story.
Ooh, sweetheart. Do I have a story for you? So, as I was trying to say before, they used to take this long shower together, right? So long that it was a struggle for me to keep things hot in there for them.
But you said that they got hot enough.
Laughing and giggling, and sometimes other sounds that I'd rather not repeat.
Ooh, spicy.
Well, there was this one time they got into a spat that lasted all night.
Oh, damn.
See, what happened was, one of them got on social media and liked someone else's photos.
Oh.
And not just one photo either. Nope, they liked 14 of them. And when they were confronted, there was no denying it. Confessed right away. They knew they were in hot water. Not like there was any point in lying about it. The proof was in the digital pudding. They were made to sleep on the couch for about a week. The words 14 pictures was being thrown their way for days.
Good Lord.
See, Phoenicia's up on all the apps, but I know that none of that stuff is real, you know? If the cloud vanished tomorrow, so would those little thumbs up. But their relationship would still be there. But I thought for sure it was gonna be the end of them. Can you believe that?
Sounds like they weren't great at communicating.
See, that right there is what I think the secret is. I don't care who you are or what you're thinking about. You have to talk to your partner.
Absolutely. Just like you told River about Washford?
Winifred narrows her eyes at you, but her expression remains sweet and playful.
Now, didn't nobody tell you to be nosy like that? Just because you cute don't mean you can say whatever you want now. Besides, River and I, well, I wouldn't really say we a thing. Not in like the way you think of a thing. Which is not to say that I know what you consider a thing, but from what you're saying, you consider River and I to be a thing.
Kinda.
Honestly, it's complicated.
Oh, is this one of them situationships?
Winifred's expression softens as she thinks about River. It takes her a few moments to find her words.
River and I have been working so closely for so long that things just kind of clicked. I guess that's the word for it. There's certain things in life you just click with. Those that just get you and what you're about and trying to do. River's one of those. And honestly, she's made my job so much easier. I was warned that I could have ended up with super hard water. But that's not River at all. Everything just flows between us. When you have that kind of flow, sometimes you just slide into things with each other. And that's what we've done. She's been there for me, and I've been there for her.
Have you told River all this?
Oh, you think he's slick? I said one question and one question only. You don't like the answer? Now, it's my turn to ask.
You never said only one question, but all right, I'll
Since
take
you want to
it.
be digging for gold in my pan, I got a question for you.
All right.
Have you ever liked more than one person at a time?
Oh, all the time.
Winifred nods, confident and pleased with herself.
I knew it. Something just told me. You look like someone with the capacity to hold affection for a lot of people inside you. When you find yourself in these situations, what do?
I let my heart guide me. I don't put limits on it.
Oh, so you figured out where it all sits with you. Yeah, that's the important part.
Company again?
I think we were just wrapping up, actually.
We were.
Oh, all right, well, I have a message for you.
From who? Washford?
Oh, no. This one is from...
She looks over at you, but when Winifred doesn't object, she just shrugs.
Bathsheba?
Well, Wait, you sure it's from Bathsheba?
Wouldn't say it if I wasn't sure.
Really?
Come on, Win. Bad enough I have to play messenger between you two. She said she has something important to say to you and that you should shake the pipes and give her a call.
Okay. I'll do just that.
River looks relieved to be done, though still grumpy about her assignment.
Poor River.
Well, whatever. See you later.
You know where to find me.
Ooh, Winnie.
Hey now, you can't call me Winnie. Only Washford can. And maybe River and Bathsheba. But not you, darling. Why don't you head on now? I ain't trying to kick you out. I'd just rather take this conversation in private. I'll see you around, sweetheart.
God, this Winifred is just so hard to deal with, I swear.
There's a supernatural darkness around your bed when you enter.
And then after this, we'll be done for tonight.
That makes you feel slightly uneasy. You recognize that odd feeling. Betty is speaking with Nightmare.
Oh no.
You really don't think you could do it?
Is that really something you want? It would be fun for me, but I don't think it's really your thing.
You know, sex and horror have always gone hand in hand. It's not the worst idea, is it?
Well, yeah, of course. But you've watched me work, and you never really seemed all that into it.
Oh, I didn't?
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. It was, oh God, why are you doing that? Is that really necessary? Now that's just excessive.
I remember it differently.
You weren't even watching. You were looking through the cracks of your fingers. Give it up, Betty. My work is not for you, and that's all right.
Nightmare's gaze falls to you then, and you feel a shiver run down your spine.
I'll see you later.
Nightmare dissipates, but the air of dread that accompanies her takes a little while to clear. Betty sighs, her shoulders slumping.
Oh, guess I should have seen that coming.
Were you trying to have nightmares?
Well, maybe. I just thought maybe if I had nightmares, I mean, I already sleep poorly. But maybe in a nightmare, I could find some small moments of joy with my beloved.
Before he gets,
Nightmare
they get
doesn't usually
ripped up
take
from you?
requests. But since we're such good friends, I figured maybe she'd give me a sexy nightmare.
The hell is a sexy nightmare?
Okay. See what you think of this. I'm
All
being
right.
hunted by some unseen monster or being. My heart is racing. My knees are weak. I'm stumbling and tripping as I go. I fall, and I close my eyes knowing the end is coming. But I don't die. I turn to see my beloved standing over me, a bloody knife in their hand.
Already killed a person?
I'm
Okay.
saved. And I thank my rescuer in the only way I know how.
Oh, okay.
A toe-curling kiss. But then, I'm on my back again. and my beloved's
Oh, here
hand
comes the
wraps
nightmare
around
again.
my neck. I can't breathe. I can't cry out. I can't make a sound. We'll be together forever, they whisper, raising the knife high in the air. I wake in a cold sweat.
Not sure if that's sexy, but it definitely is kind of passionate at the very least. I can see it kind of. Do kind of get it.
That's a pretty tame example.
I was gonna say, yeah,
But
that's
there's
not very
also some
sexy, but
possibilities. Nightmare really seems to think I shouldn't be bothering with all this dream stuff. She thinks there's a much simpler solution to my problems. But I don't know who she is to talk anyway. She has the same problem I do. She just deals with it differently.
is she in love with someone too?
It's not my place to say. I've already said too much. Please, let's forget I said any of that.
Wasn't even listening.
Well, I guess I should be glad I haven't accidentally betrayed a friend's trust then. It's funny, I was just thinking of you. It seems like that happens a lot, honestly. I think of you, and here you are. It's
Fun
a
times.
shame I can't seem to manage that at night.
I knew it.
I haven't been the most subtle, have I? But
Nope.
I guess I should just say it. You're the one I've hoped to see in my dreams. My beloved. The one who tortures me with your proximity.
I'm shocked. Wow, stunned. Never saw it coming.
You don't have to do that. I get it. I'm not exactly the most subtle piece of furniture. For years, it's been just you and I here. And I've had to watch you sleep with that angelic look on your face. When I was in the warehouse, I never had this problem. But the day I was delivered to you, you laid down. And I knew right away I was in trouble.
What's so special about me?
It just feels like we were made for each other. I know it sounds crazy, but when I cradled your body that night, I just felt myself falling for you. I've had my share of partners over the years. I'm a free bed, you know. But I'm at my best when I'm in love. And since the day I became yours, I haven't had a good night's sleep. I know it's a lot to lay at your feet, especially knowing we have to sleep together night after night. But I don't know if I can keep this to myself any longer. I know it's a lot to digest, so please, take some time to think about it. I'll give you some space to sleep tonight, and we can talk tomorrow. All right?
Considering how obvious you were about it, I mean, I already have my answer.
Please, just give yourself the night. Even if you think you know what you'll say.
Okay, fair enough.
Sleep well tonight.
You too, my dear. But let us actually sleep and then save and then we're done, because if not, I am going to keep doing this forever and ever. We still ain't done. Oh, I know what those things are now. Okay. Alright, let me just hit save. Alright, and we'll deal with that on Wednesday. That's when we will deal with this. Let's see. No one really online, so we will finish it up for today. By the way, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Tomorrow I got Bowling League. We'll see how that goes. And then on Wednesday, we'll come back to this. And we'll probably keep doing this for at least a little bit longer. I have an idea on something else I want to do too, but I want to try and get through as much as I can with this. But either way, you've all been 10 out of 10 with me, and I'll see you guys come Wednesday for at least for right now, maybe the last bit of Did Everything that we'll do for a while, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. If things start to ramp up a bit, then maybe we'll do another one. But until then, you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever it is that you are. Look at that.